So previously on the Vampires of Transylvania, episode 9, our three boys came back into the port town and bumped into Varishka, who is the centaur lady that Soren has taken a wee fancy to. She was really excited to see them, although was absolutely disgusted with them because they were covered in viscera and guts and all kinds of nasty things, as they had just finished fighting a giant undead creature of some sort. She then ushered them off to the bathhouse. They had a little bath. Soren shaved himself up, cleaned himself up, and they then came back out, and Varishka took them to the pub. They went to the pub, had a couple of drinks, kind of overheard a couple of sailors talk about something in the water that they'd seen recently. And Soren remembered back to when they were travelling over to Transylvania, having seen something similar in the water. It was described as something large and kind of like silvery-like that just shot past the boat. Varishka then convinced her mother to let the three stay in her house, because the only place that they could have stayed was in the inn owned by the lovely Barisma in the port, who they had previously bumped into. Balgrim was then very honest to a fault with Varishka's mother as to why they were in Transylvania, and just blurted out that they were here to kill Vlad. Yeah, just out with it. Yeah, we're here to kill Dracula, no big deal. To which Varishka's mother got quite upset and quite defensive over her daughter, because she then revealed that her husband had been drafted into the war that Tavros and Vlad fought. Didn't say what side he was on, but only that he went to war and did not come back when Varishka was just, a baby, a child. The next day, they decided that they were going to try and find this island that they had heard rumours of. A mysterious mist-covered island to the north of the port that not too many people were familiar with, and not too many people wanted to go near because they'd heard rumours about it, that people went there and didn't come back, that this mist had a kind of like weird effect on people. However, they managed to find Matthew McConaughey, the elf, who agreed to take them out to the island. And just as they were about to set off to the island, Vlad Dracula Tepesh himself turned up at port and caused quite a stir, as he accused the three of meddling in his plans by destroying the vampire nest that they had came across a couple of nights previous. Balgrim decided that he was gonna stand his ground, and this time he was gonna take Vlad down, and threw himself at Vlad and then threw himself in the ocean. It was quite touch and go for a while for our dear Balgrim. However, Soren and Seraphon, having jumped on the ship, managed to basically like hog tie, lasso Balgrim and pull him onto the ship with them. They then sailed to the island, which sure enough was covered in this yellow, sickening mist. And as they ventured deeper into the island itself, discovered that this place was not of natural means. There was echoes and screams and voices that could be heard off in the distance. Seraphon and Soren actually had some kind of experience while they were there with these wraith-like creatures that made them hallucinate and see things that weren't there. Soren imagined that it was back in the temple with his master, and Seraphon imagining that it was back in the bakery with his mum and his dad and his sister. Balgrim, God bless him, managed to keep his wits about him and pulled the two out of the state before they stumbled across this kind of central location with a pedestal in the middle that had these clawed weapon kind of things inside. They decided they were going to try and take them, and as they decided to try and take them, Haster, the king in yellow himself, appeared and tried to kill our three adventurers. They made it out by the skin of their teeth, as Balgrim now has a new clawed hand weapon, kind of like a Freddy Krueger claw, I described it as.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, attached to his hand. They ran back to the edge of the island where the elf had dropped them off, to see the elf standing there looking rather bewildered and concerned, as our three thought they'd only been gone for 9 hours, when actually they had been gone for 9 days. And yeah, the elf then told them that it was going to be a hefty bill, as it was 40 gold a day, plus some, plus a late fee on top. Yeah, so our three then hopped back on the ship and sailed back towards port, and that is where we shall pick up. So Soren, Serphon and Balgrim, yous are coming back into port, and it's quite late at night. Yous were kind of picked up in the kind of early hours of the morning, and if you remember, it takes quite a while to travel back to the port from where yous were. So it's maybe kind of 8 o'clock at night, something along those lines. And yous are coming back into the port.
Okay. Just to be safe, while we're sailing back, I probably would have wanted to take a short rest to, because I was dropped unconscious.
Oh, yous would have had time for a long rest. Like, it's a long, it's a long sail back to port.
Sure thing, boss.
I love how chilled you were saying that. Oh, it's just unconscious.
I did. It was a tough fight.
It was.
Yeah. Did Balgrim drop too?
So
right?
Balgrim actually attacked you, if you remember right, because yous both, both were knocked unconscious, and then Balgrim went into frenzy.
Yeah. Oof. It was tough. Yeah, we got beat up last time a lot.
That was a fight.
2 seconds, guys. Talk among yourselves.
Sure.
Okay.
Finally back home from this island.
Can't believe it's been 9 days. It just felt like we spent only 1 day there.
Yeah, that was something. That an island of mystery.
Let's never go back there, okay? That's by all means. This was pretty weird.
Well, I think it might be clear now because the mist disappeared, but I think you're right, Balgrim. We should avoid that place if we don't have to go there again.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh. Sailor, Captain.
Is that a full name?
What was his name again? It was Berdrum, wasn't it? Berdan. He looks over at you and he's like,
How much? So, we didn't mean to stay there for 9 days. Believe it or not, it felt like we were only there for a few hours. So, about the fee.
So hold on, I'm doing some calculations because he's gonna add on a late fee.
So, I think it must be 360 gold for the 9 days. But yeah.
Well, technically it was 10 days because you just had the day going over there as well. So
Sounded like a true landlord.
yeah. And he's just kind of like nodding. He's like, yeah. Talking about maybe close to 500 gold, friend.
Oh my.
So you guys don't get defeated by Dracula, but you get defeated by taxes.
By taxes.
And late fees.
The party gets bankrupted and goes back to London.
Well, we give our best try.
The final boss is crippling debt.
Oh god.
So, Is there anything else we could do for you, like to lower the price? Can we help you somehow? Do you need something to take care of?
But also,
Can find an agreement.
Burden, I think that, you obviously came back here multiple days out of the goodness and kindness in your own heart and your soul and your elven nature. You sure would have left us for dead, as you should have rightly done. And we appreciate you coming to pick us up. But 500 gold is astronomical. We can't afford that. Surely we can cut a deal and you could reduce the cost some.
Well, it weren't so much me that was wanting to come back out to that damn there island, but that girl Varishka. I mean, she came to me a couple of times. She's like, you gotta go back out there. You gotta go see if they're alive. Weren't so much my doing as hers. She's damn persistent.
I give Soren a small elbow.
Well, so they owe you the bill then, really.
No, no, Seraphon, we can't.
Give me. Okay, all yous can give me persuasion checks at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. We're ganging up here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let me get my character sheet here. At disadvantage. Was it persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
Those are some rolls.
That is rough, by the way.
Seraphon did great.
Yeah, but there's two fails and a pass. So he's kind of like giving you like a furrowed brow, and he's like, yeah. I tell you what, boys. How about you pay me a little bit, and you do a job for me? Well, not so much for me, for a friend.
Fair enough.
So, I got this friend, see, and he's out on the sea quite a lot with his crew, and there's been a big fish bothering him. I ain't much of the adventuring type and killing monsters type, but you three seem as if you're willing to throw yourself in death's way.
It wouldn't happen to be the silver water monster that the poor people have been talking about, is it?
I mean, by the sounds of it, potentially. He says this big beast, tentacled, I don't know, kind of thing, has been bothering him in his ship for a couple of weeks now.
Okay.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the help, and it'll clear some of your debt.
Where can we find your friend to talk to him about this?
He'll be back into port a couple of days from now. You won't miss a ship.
Oh. Why is that?
You'll see.
Okay. Okay. Flamboyant ship? Question mark? Okay. I can give you let's see, 100 gold. Seraphon and Balgrim, how much are you willing to give right now?
I have only 30 gold. You can have all of it.
Balgrim, it's fine. We have the gems. If you
Oh yeah, the gemstones. How much of those do we have?
About 500.
Oh.
So we'll just take it out.
Hey.
That'll be like the kitty.
Party pot.
Party pot.
Okay, so I'll take 100 out of my personal account.
Okay.
You want to take 150 out of the party pot then?
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's basically saying like he'll kind of half your bill if you go and do this other job.
Okay. So 3. Okay, so around roughly 350, maybe a little less in party pot. Okay. All right, thank you, Bear Done. Is Verishka okay? Have you heard from her recently?
I mean, yeah, she seems okay, just kind of a bit flustered.
Okay, we should go see her and I don't know, but Bulgrim, Seraphon, do you agree? We should walk through town.
I give him a big smirk. Yeah, we should see her right now.
Well, I mean, she's responsible for our safety and being picked up.
Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like I say, it takes a couple of hours to get back in, and you've had a long rest now, so if you want to reset hit points and spells and whatever else, Bear Dan drops you off back at the port and says, meet me back here in 2 days' time and I'll introduce you to my mate. And yeah, these are now officially back in port.
Hey.
What was that, Bulgrim, sorry?
I just like, yeah, and hooyah, like
Oh yeah, celebration.
happy back from that island.
What's the time of day we're getting back, sorry?
So this is night, so this is about 8 o'clock
Okay.
at night-ish.
Well, where can we stay? I don't know what there's, was it Boris? Who's the innkeeper?
Breezema.
Yeah, that mean old lady. Breezema.
Actually, that's a good question. Corvum, you coming back to port, where would you have been staying?
Where would I have been staying?
Yeah.
I don't really. I guess I don't really know within the story, but like I wouldn't necessarily be staying anywhere fancy.
Okay.
I think it'd be very much traveling, so staying where I can. If it's in some sort of tent or just some sort of place just to stay the night and just travel. And not very much someone who needs trinkets or any fancy stuff. It's very much because I remember last time I made a bit of a mess in the room.
Yeah, there was a there was an oil explosion.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be anything proper, like wouldn't be pubs or inns, but if anything, it might be like if anyone was like, oh yeah, we saw some sort of tiefling. Because again, like I think in the last time I was in, with tieflings are sort of frowned upon, and so didn't really want to cause any commotions. And some places wouldn't even allow him in. So just wherever he could stay, basically.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say you'd be able to find some place that would, either like a kind of like a cheap end, kind of you can pop in and out whenever you want to, or even
Doesn't
like
ask questions, basically.
Yeah.
He's like, just give us the money.
Yeah,
Don't cause an issue. Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Well, maybe we should wait until tomorrow to visit Verishka. Because it'll probably take some time to get out to her house. Can see
Yeah,
that, her
it
day job.
was out of town.
Quick question: Is that the person who we met in
Yeah.
the last episode?
The centaur lady, yes.
So how's that been going?
Oh,
that's what I care about.
Soren, how's it been going?
it's been good. We have a date set.
Oh,
Midnight stroll.
Actually, no. You know what? I should be asking that in character. Actually,
yes.
save it.
Actually, so Soren, Seraphon, and Balgrim, when you are back in port, give me a perception check.
Sure. I'll take off You take off.
Is it-
thingy.
Is it listening or just seeing?
Eyeballs this time. Eyeballs.
Okay.
18.
18.
Normal. Perception.
Mhm. Oh, damn.
And that one.
You better not be rolling like 3 nat rolls.
No,
Rolls.
That one's the last session. It
You were so
depressing.
cursed. Okay, so Soren and Balgrim, you guys see this. Seraphon, clearly distracted by something. Down the other end of the dock seems to be a lot of workers, and it looks as if they're building up like a kind of a support structure, I suppose. Flower. Hi, Flower.
Connected to the docks or
Yeah,
to the,
yeah.
like, the shore.
Connected to the kind of dock shoreline, I suppose. Bigger than the bit that you guys kind of like came into, and bigger than the bit that you took off in Berden's ship from. It's kind of further down, and you can see quite a few people working on it, even at this time of night. It looks as if it's maybe, maybe like 30 feet up, something like that, like this structure that they're building.
Uh-oh.
Huge. Oh.
Do you think that's like a dry dock or a shipbuilding structure? Should we go check it out?
I look around, like, if there's someone next to this area.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of people kind of like finishing up what they're doing. People tying off their ships, bringing in their kind of goods, fish, stuff like that.
Let's just wait a bit. If less people are around, then let's see what this is. Right now, the possibility of getting caught is a bit too high. But it's a good idea to check it out, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's find accommodations for the night then.
Okay, so you're just heading back into town?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, should we disguise ourselves? I don't know. We caused a bit of a commotion last time when we left the harbor. Not that we are running into trouble when we're going back. What do you think?
I don't really have any means to disguise myself, Balgrim.
Visceral, if you said something, I can't hear you. I see your mouth moving, but...
Pause. Posture.
Because I saw like that he's saying something, but I didn't hear him.
Nat 1 also influenced the mic.
Warwick, would you say Corvum is a little
Right
bit of...
person, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
No secrets.
Are they like a little bit of a stealthy boy, or are they more kind of out in the open? What would you say?
I think they would like to think that there's a lot of out in the open, but again, I think with how they've been traveling, sort of the commotion that they've caused in certain places, they've probably been naturally more stealthy, just to sort of get around and just not make a fuss, even though they would like to make a fuss.
Okay. Sure. Give me a stealth roll then.
Absolutely, because I don't know what my stealth is like, so let's find out. My stealth is +1. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
How How do I do stuff? Hang on. Where's stuff?
Click on your...
there's-
Yeah,
That's
click
it. Stealth.
stealth.
17.
Ooh, wow, okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I'd
Mm.
say that. So you've seen quite a bit of commotion in the port recently, and you've heard about, you know, like people have been talking about it non-stop about how Vlad turned up at the port, and the place has just been a bit more hustle and bustle. People seem to be more preoccupied with kind of like events that have happened over the last 9 days, which we'll discuss when you are together. But you aren't kind of getting funny looks, or people aren't kind of, you know, moving out your way. People seem more kind of like cellularly focused on something that's happening just now. So you've actually had quite a chill time while you've been here for the last couple of days.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's like I want to be hidden, but also I like causing the commotion as well. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hello.
Pretty much, yeah. People have just been like, you know, oh, whatever, a tiefling, you know, which is unusual for you to experience.
So is there a lot of commotion? Is it like people gathered mainly near the port area? Is that where people seem to be?
You can give me investigation if you want.
I
And
would love
I'll give you advantage because you've been here for a couple of days, so you've been kind of spending time here. Oof.
That's a
Wow.
nat 20
20.
for 22.
Wow.
Nice.
Lovely.
Well
so-
done. Well done.
So when you were back in Transylvania, you stayed there for a couple of days, and you actually witnessed the fight, or the kind of tail end of the fight, I suppose, between Soren, Seraphon, and Balgrim and Vlad. You just had been milling about town, you heard a kerfuffle, and you seen Vlad like standing out near the kind of the base of the mountain, Soren, Seraphon, and Balgrim kind of running away from him. You then spent a couple of days traveling round and just kind of like having a little listening here and there to see if there was any kind of like gossip you could pick up on, or any kind of, you know, anything that you could pick up on.
Mm-hmm.
And it was quite, you know, like a lot of people are like, oh yes, the king, very strong, very powerful, he protects us, and got rid of those, you know, vagrants coming in to try and, you know, upset things. And then everything kind of went back to normal. But then you heard of the king popping up at the port, and it was the same 3 troublemakers again. So that's how you've kind of thought to yourself, right, I need to get myself down to the port then.
Right.
When you got to the port, the boys were gone. They were already on the boat on the island. However, the port has dramatically changed since the last time you were here. The first thing that's happened is the last time you were here, there was no guard presence. However, there is a guard presence now. There's people walking about in armour with weaponry, keeping kind of like the civilians, I suppose, in check now.
I'm guessing it makes sense because with the commotion going on and these the trio causing a bit of ruckus, I think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You potentially were looking for a place to stay and thought, oh, maybe if I go back to Breezema's and, you know, apologise or whatever. However, Breezema's you were unable to get to it. There was like a blockade almost. Guards were turning people away and saying you can't come. So since then you've been kind of like milling around, just trying to kind of keep yourself like away from guards, away from kind of people that you maybe don't want to kind of get too close to. And yeah, that's kind of what you've picked up on over your last couple of days here.
Do I know why there's a blockade now by the inn?
You
Do I know
can
anything?
give me... You can either... Oh, let me think. So... Yeah, I'd say investigation again. This would be... 16. There is... There's something being built there. You're not too sure what it is, but you've seen people in yellow cloaks coming and going, and people have been trying to kind of like have a nosy and get close to it, but the guards keep on turning them away and telling them, come back in a couple of days' time when it's ready.
Yeah. Do I recognize yellow cloaks at all, or
No.
no? Okay. Okay.
Okay, Soren, Seraphon,
Right.
Balgrim. What are you doing?
We wanted to look for a recommendation so that we can stay. So I
Okay.
think we're gonna do this, and then afterwards, if this is settled, we are going to take a closer look until this big building.
Okay. So as they're travelling back into the town then, yeah?
Yeah.
So, same with you three. The first thing that you notice immediately is there's a heavy guard presence, whereas before there wasn't. The last time you were here, and when you've been here before, there's been people that have just kind of like been occupying the streets, whether it be like drinking out in the streets or people travelling home, or just kind of general kind of people standing about and chit-chatting. There is none of that. There are people going to their homes and locking themselves in. There's no one kind of hanging around the pubs. There's no one maybe like standing outside chatting to their friends. It is like a ghost town here, apart from the guard presence. Apart from a very stealthy, apparently, tiefling who's just kind of like moving, although Balgrim's passive perception beats your stealth roll by 1 Corvum. So you, Balgrim, out the corner of your eye, catch a red tiefling kind of like flitting from alleyway to alleyway.
Seems like we're being followed.
Where?
A point in the direction. There. In the alley. It's a tiefling, it seems.
Let's like turn to Soren. It's like, do we see who you pointed out? Are they still there?
Yous can give me perception rolls to see if you see Corvum. The only reason.
Imagine if you guys don't. And then he says it's Balgrim. Because Balgrim doesn't know me. Just like, we'll just attack them.
Oh, okay. So Soren, you're
Okay.
you're like squinting. You're like, where? Seraphon, once Balgrim points it out, you're like, oh yeah, I see him, and you recognize him as Corvum.
Sorry, it's Colvin. Balgrim. Colvin traveled with us from the town to the mountains, and they climbed over with us, and once we were through, he disappeared.
Oh, this was the tiefling you mentioned last time.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we climbed
Well,
without gear, and it was we almost died.
Yeah.
Orva made it through, but disappeared the next morning. I think they were pissed at us.
Well, what does he? What does he do in the alleys?
What does it do in the alley? It's best not to ask. But
we should
Hey,
say hello.
red one.
I don't recognise.
did you have to yell all the time, Balgrim?
I will actually go further into the alleyway.
Yeah,
Because I'll be like, I was like, who's shouting at me? I was just like, and I sort of put my head up and go further into the alleyway.
Oh man. Well, let's go in there and say hi. I will approach the alley and say, Corvum?
I'll bring out my dagger. No.
It's Soren and Seraphon and our third companion. Are you there? Is it you?
And I sort of turn around, sort of slight hood looking over and going, "Oh, guys! Oh my god!" And I sort of You know, I embrace them. I've seen for how long has it been? 9 days, 10 days.
Oh no, it's been longer since you've seen them.
Oh,
yeah.
since me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been about 25 days or something like
Yeah.
that.
So just under a month. Okay, so it's been a while. Okay, cool. Okay, so I actually embrace Sorin and Sephiron.
Oh.
Okay. Hey guys, it's been a while. I want to apologize for me just deserting you guys. Not deserting, just I had stuff to do, and you know how it is. You know, we've got busy schedules and stuff. But it's good to see you. Who's this? Is this your friend? Hi, I'm Corvin. How are you?
I'm Borgrim. Nice to meet you. What are you doing in
Pleasure,
the alleys?
What am I doing in the alleys?
Yeah.
I feel safer here.
Oh,
People don't
okay.
really like my type, unfortunately, and I do what I can to survive. I'm sure we all do that, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, look at you, and I sort of slaps you on the chest. It's like, you got a very powerful voice. You almost scared me half to death.
Oh, sorry. I'm just like, I thought you followed us, so.
No, it's fine. But no, how you lot been? Are you well?
Well,
Maybe not the best place to speak. In an alley.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's worse places.
Well,
Yeah, there's quite a lot of commotion going around. There seems to be some people causing a ruckus. I don't suppose you guys know anything about that, would you? Say this for you. Well, no, I know who it is.
We've been getting our asses handed to us all across the country here.
Yeah, I saw.
And- oh, you saw?
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been sort of doing scouting and stuff, and very much trying to keep my distance because, you know, we are potentially trying to combat very powerful beings, and I happen to come across some of the aftermath of your encounter with you know who.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you're still standing, so you know that a lot of people haven't. I can't say that, you know, well because they can't because they're not here. So I see that as a win, but yeah, I think you might have angered them a little bit because there seems to be a lot going on around here now, which isn't ideal for someone like me.
the city was a bust. We left the Transylvania city pretty much immediately after we arrived. We didn't know how dangerous it would be. And we've been roaming around ever since, adventuring and trying to learn more about the countryside and combating against dark forces. And yeah, we've had some run-ins with some really nasty things, Corvum.
And you won.
Oh, for the most part.
I mean, you got out. I see that as a win. Whatever way it happens, it's still a win.
yeah, we got pretty beaten up a couple of times.
Hey, what's a bit of failure? You know, you got to fail to succeed. Times.
True.
How else are you going to learn?
Yeah, what have you been up to? You said you
Oh,
had
you
things to
know, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very actually similar. Actually, I've been doing my thing, sort of trying to look for information and learning about things. Maybe not in the same way that you guys have. Maybe sort of more sort of behind the scenes. But yeah, just trying to find information, trying to figure out what I can about the world and what we can do to combat this. But the information that I do know is I don't know.
So, this is where I will get you to do a couple of rolls then.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
let's see. So, you probably spent like a week in the actual city of Transylvania. So, let's have either investigation or perception. You'll get different answers depending on what you give me, and you can have them at advantage since you spent so long.
Investigation or?
Perception.
Well, my perception is -1, so I'm going investigation.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The rolls are gone.
Yeah. What do you find with a 4?
Oh, be cruel. It's fine.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
nothing.
So
Cruel.
I think Corbin would have spent a good amount of time in the city, kind of being fascinated by maybe the kind of like economics of the city, and that's potentially why you didn't pick up on too much of the actual like kind of underneath what was going on. Everything is bright, clean. Everyone seems super happy. It seems to be very kind of like wealthy and well off. Completely different to the port, at least. So let's say that's what you get for the actual city of Transylvania. Let's do a kind of general travel. So this would be perception. Okay, 14, spare.
Yeah.
You seen on your time on the road a lot of wood being transported, like carriages and carriages and carriages filled with wood, being transported towards the port, so to the north.
Okay. So I don't actually know why they do, but I can presume that they're probably building or constructing something. They're obviously doing okay. And this is the first time I've sort of noticed this, so any other time it's been very much quiet, nothing really going on.
Yeah, like usual kind of like people going to and from cities, maybe like the occasional carriageway, potentially some, important person in it, but nothing like this. This was like on an industrial scale.
Okay. So I relay that. What do I relay? Nothing really. Yeah, unfortunately my investigations didn't really come to much, unfortunately. I think in Transylvania I was very much aware of what was around me, and I think that might have hindered me in my investigations a little bit, and maybe I should have stayed with you guys. I don't know if it was better or worse, but yeah, I didn't really find much. Although I'm slightly concerned or intrigued by the commotion and sort of the activities in the port area. There seems to be a lot going on which hasn't really been like this before that I've been here. It seems like wood and lumber being transported in. They seem to be like building something or constructing something, but I have to think it's connected with the recent activities that it seems that it's you three have maybe ticked someone off a little bit. Again, I don't know. I'm just saying. But your names have, or not your names. No one seems to know your name, thankfully. But there has been mentions of a paladin, a monk, and a blood hunter, causing a bit of commotion. So, yeah. Thankfully, no one seems to recognize you guys. But yeah, there definitely seems to be some commotion going on.
One thing that we saw in the city, Corvin, I don't know if you got a chance, but in the city of Transylvania, there was a hotel run by, I think they were red tieflings as well, right, DM?
Yeah.
They were, yeah.
There was a bunch of red tieflings that ran a hotel called the Hot as Hell Hotel.
Oh, yes.
Corvin
Would I know
may
this? I'm sure I would know this, right?
Corvin may or may not have actually stayed there.
No, that's different. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to think. Like, would I want to have like an issue with them?
So the only thing about the Hot as Hell Hotel, Corvin, is very expensive. Like it was like what, 50 gold a night or something.
Yeah, we were not wise in our choice of accommodation.
They literally I was like, okay, so you can look about for somewhere to stay, and they were like, oh, we just go in here, and I was like, it's first place. It's the most expensive place.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, because if it's you said red tieflings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely know about this, surely, just because being a red tiefling as well.
Yeah, I think you would probably have seen
Yeah.
the hotel and the hotel workers, but maybe when you looked at the prices, you went, oh no.
Well, not so much that, but also maybe it's like, maybe I used to work there for a little bit or something, or maybe I've had a run-in with one of them there who didn't like me, or something maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna play it that. So I know of it, but yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that place, yeah. Bit pricey there, isn't it?
Yes, and the clientele are not among the living.
Yeah. It went down ever since I stopped working there. But anyway, yeah.
You probably like worked in there for a little bit until they like opened up the vampire evenings, you know, and then you were like, no, I'm away.
I like it. Yep. I was like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't agree to this. Where's HR?
You're like, no.
But yeah, sorry, carry on. Yeah.
Well, I guess a quick summary. I don't know if Balgrim or Surfon, you want to add anything, but we went to the main mountain, or a big mountain, and it turned out to be a death trap. We saw these disgusting eggs with vile creatures crawling out of them that Dracula was using for experimentation that we destroyed. We met a tribe of powerful women, warriors, called the Venator. Kind of like soft allies with them. The dwarves up to the northwest are depressed as hell.
Oh, just standard or any particular reason?
Because the mountain's gone. That was like their main. Like, they had a deep connection to that mountain.
Wait, do I know the mountain's gone? Is that new information?
Actually, you can give me a perception advantage again because you spent so much time.
Quick question: Why am I rolling twice? Is that a thing that I need to turn off?
That's your advantage and disadvantage. You can keep it on just now though.
Yeah. Okay. Perception was it?
Yeah. A 12. I'd say that when you were traveling out, so the mountains that are around Transylvania that encompass the city of Transylvania themselves, they're covered in, at the very, very peak, snow. But then as you go down, it's just kind of like regular mountain. So it's like kind of your rock and your stone and all that kind of stuff. However, there was one mountain to the kind of like, never eat shredded werewolf, west of the ring of mountains that just didn't look right. The colour had kind of went a bit strange on it. Like it looked darker than the rest of the mountains surrounding it. It just looked, it just looked strange.
But no reason why. I just go, I've always noticed it seemed a bit odd. But
we're 12, you're just like, oh, that kind of looks a bit weird.
So the mountain's gone, because I did notice it seemed a bit odd, but I couldn't really put my finger to it. So the mountain's just gone.
It's, I think it's there, but it's. I don't know if Balgrim wants to explain it better than me, but there's a concept that Balgrim talked of, which is the heart of the mountain, and it seems that that's literally what there was. A being, a spirit of the mountain that was corrupted, and we failed in saving the mountain, and the heart is dead.
Is there not any way to bring it back and bring Saber Bearsby back to the place?
I don't know. It was incredibly. We just survived getting out of there.
Yeah.
Fair.
I lost. Turning around, I lost half of my wing. Well, a wing essentially.
Oh gosh!
You can turn and see. I've got a. Well,
yeah.
I'll get into that later. That's a story for another.
Actually, Corbin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me give me an insight check.
Gladly.
Ooh.
18.
So the last
Minus
time,
1.
yeah. So the last time you met Seraphon, he was a pure white cleric. Dragonborn. Oh my god, my words. A pure white cleric dragonborn. He looks different now. His kind of robes are more padded looking, and he's...
Or like armor.
Yeah, so he seems to be wearing more kind of like armor looking stuff now. And his scales, which were once pure white, one of his arms now is completely blackened. The scales in it have changed colour. There is black scales on one side of his neck that are creeping up onto like his cheek and his chin and onto the forehead as well. With a 18, he smells very, very familiar to a smell that you are very, very familiar with. He smells of sulfur.
Well, I'm trying to think, does Corvin have personal space issues? No.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
Would I be okay, are you is this visible?
Oh yeah. Like he is visibly changed.
But it's not like you're trying to hide it. Saffron.
I don't think so. Are you, Seraphon? You're not trying to
No.
hide.
No.
So the arms out, necks out, it's very much like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to be fair, I only met you like a month ago and for like a few hours with a mountain, so it'd be like, and I'll just pause and go, hang on. And I get very close and sort of just go just to sniff.
Give more snuff.
Sniffer.
Is this new? And I sort of point to the black scales and stuff. With a slight grin on my face as well, because I'm very intrigued.
So it's like, yes, it's all linked to
Certain skull in a certain cave.
Do you remember the dragon in the cave? The skull, the skeletal remains.
Yes.
It turned out to be malicious. And
Doesn't surprise me.
As I said to Bolgrim and Soren yesterday on the island, I made a pact with this malicious dragon god spirit.
Do you know their name?
Gorgoroth.
Say that name again.
Grogaroth.
Gorgoroth.
Hologroth.
Oh, hold on. I'll type it
Gorgoroth.
out. So it's Grogaroth. I think that's how I've been spelling it anyway. Grogaroth.
Oh, cool. Yeah, thank you.
And
Ooh, so as you are having this conversation between you, Corvum, and Seraphon, both of you hear this at the same time.
Don't trust them.
I was like, look to Corvum.
And I look at Saffron.
I was like, nod. I was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sort of just slowly nod back as well.
That's my pact master. And my gods have turned their backs on me. I broke my oath as a cleric. I've gone down a path which I will hope will be for the greater good with the strength it's given me.
With that information, Corvin will be like, "That's amazing," and just give you a hug. And I will whisper. You can choose to see if others can hear this, because I know we're in quite proximity, but I'm hugging and sort of whisper just. What do I say? I whisper Rosebud. No, I whisper. This is very much a good thing. Embrace it. And then stop hugging.
It's, like thinking of essentially like my breakdown, less than 24 hours ago, or about 24 hours ago, say, after killing the Yellow King. I don't say anything. I just like my shoulders just like slump, and just
You gotta stand proud. All three of you. You survived. You've gone through many, many hardships so far. There's probably going to be more coming soon. But all things considered, you survived. That's something. So it should be shoulders up, head up, embrace it.
I like that spirit of Stas one.
I like
Sees
this
at
guy.
least good things and everything.
Oh, Soren.
Oh.
Hi. Nice slide inside.
Slide.
How's your was it a date you planned with? Oh God, what was their name?
Varishka.
Varishka. Well,
Vriska, yes.
well, we hadn't had it yet, but we slept over at her house before we left for a few days.
I mean, that's one way of doing things. I wouldn't personally start there, but sure, you know what? You do you. Monks are wild. That's great. That's awesome.
Well, it was about, 10 p.m., 10 o'clock at night, and I wanted to go visit her, stealthily because her mother was angry at us. And I don't know, my skin started sparkling in the moonlight, randomly. And I thought it was a sign from the gods that I was to woo Varishka. And I knocked on her window, but she didn't notice me, so... the next day, I left her a note saying the next time we were in town, I wanted to do like a midnight stroll with her just to talk, because I missed her, and she seemed accepting of that. So, tomorrow we'll see her. She was the one that rescued us, really. We were out on an island for a day, but it ended up being over a week, and she told Beardan, the sailor, to pick us up or check in on us periodically. So,
Oh, fantastic! It's good to have friends around.
yeah, your advice helped me though, Corvum, and
I mean,
the journey's not over yet, but we're getting somewhere.
and that's the main journey we're concerned about.
So, as Soren is describing this magic that happened, we have had a redeem roll on the wild magic table. And Corvum, since you're our guest, would you roll a D100 for me, please?
We also had a point of inspiration redeem.
Oh,
from,
did we?
I think it was Malky Mob. I cannot say your name correctly. Sorry.
Yeah, hold on. It's Miso. Miso.
Yeah.
Miso.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Is the point
I like the collective
inspiration for...
I think we never had such a low number before, because I'm really curious.
Let's see.
Yeah, single digit.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Oh my god. No.
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 Do it. It's the roll of the dice. Let's go.
I don't have a character sheet ready if it's like a,
I need to look up. Soren. Okay, Soren. Yeah. Okay, you get the point of the... Okay, so Corvum, your book, it's always your book, starts
What's wrong with my book now?
Again, starts violently shaking in your pocket, and then you just smell like smoke and fire and sulfur coming from it. And I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
No! Fireball!
As the book self-casts fireball.
Oh, no!
Oh my
Uh,
god.
What's my character sheet?
It makes sense when you have a 7.
Oh my god. Okay, and Seraphon?
Yes, my character sheet is...
I swear to god, I think you're all gonna fail this. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. Was it 8? Was it 8d6?
Oh wow!
No. I was joking, but I really don't have a character sheet ready.
8, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so you all take 22 points of fire damage as Corvum's book explodes inside his pocket. And, I mean, at this point... Oh yeah, you just hear, what was that? What was it? Get over to that alleyway! As you just hear people run towards the alley. Yous are like half the building that yous were leaning up against is gone. Like this thing is an explosion that's went off. Oh my god.
What a roll.
Trying to get up again, like feeling dizzy and everything is burning.
I'm presuming, is my book gone now as well?
I mean, your book's magical, so no, it's not, but it is, like, blackened. You're just like,
I feel like I'm just standing there, because also I'll be like, what the hell's book doing? What the hell? Opened it, and also the explosion, I'm just standing there in complete, like, soot, just like smoke and fire, just little bits of everywhere, just like...
What by the ancestors happened? And I look at Corvum. Did you do this on purpose?
I'm just stood there, just like... And then I sort of wake up and go, I don't know what it is, but you guys seem to trigger my book, okay? It's not me. Alright? Last time was oil, this one was fire. Okay? Maybe it was a good thing that I went away for a while, but it's fine. But I think I just heard commotion. I think people probably heard what just went on. So
at that point you can hear like feet like running towards you, numerous sets of armor clinking.
We should leave now.
Yes.
Try to help the others up, like...
Yeah.
Hey, are you alright?
These are all just like head to toe soot and like dust, and the building behind you is on fire. Like it is ablaze at this point.
Soren, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just really hurt.
I just have 3rd-degree burns, so 80% of my body.
Yeah, I'm like batting off the flame, and yeah, I'm still standing, and even my reflexes weren't quick enough
Nope. Nope.
to avoid that. My lungs burn with smoke and char. And did we actually level up? I must have forgotten to level up.
These are level 7 now, yeah. These are
You're level 7.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick. So
Yeah,
I have
no
a
worries.
little bit more HP than I thought.
yeah.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be fine.
Random, oh my god, random events table. We're doing it all. Hold on, let me find
no.
that random events.
Oh wow.
Right, Corvum special guest, roll me a d10. That's great.
D10.
Oh no.
Oh, I need to
Hold
actually...
on. No more fireballs.
I mean, I can't believe it was 6.
6.
Ooh, okay. Oh my god, this is...
And if okay, I will say before anything else happens,
Yeah?
I was invited onto the show. Okay.
You were?
All right. It was not me.
To cause havoc.
So yeah, yous are having this conversation. You can hear guards running towards you. Soren's trying to like put the last bit of flame out that's on his robe. Balgrim, your high perception, you just hear a as another massive bit of building like destroys the rest of the building that is next to you as chunks of meteor buildings start falling from the sky, and you just hear absolute chaos around you as people start screaming, guards start shouting, trying to bark orders, trying to like organize people. That it's as if the sky has opened up and flame and balls of like chunks of building are raining down on the port.
That was a 6.
Yes.
Quick, we use the opportunity to get away. This chaos is a good thing right now.
Have we used this chaos to get to Verishka's house at all? Or just into the forest somewhere?
Do you think that's safe?
Yes.
Sorry.
Let us go.
Our place will be safe. Our place will be safe.
Let us go.
Also,
let us go.
At level 7,
Yeah.
I get evasion as a monk, so I take half damage for dex saving throws.
Nice.
Let's go, monks.
Okay,
Fucking
Hell yeah!
So was
Yes.
it like it wasn't 20 something you took then? No.
love it.
11.
No.
I think 11.
It's 11 then. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Nice.
So
Yay.
as yous are running through this absolute chaos that is happening right now, all yous give me perception checks.
Oh my
6.
god.
This session is
Makes
just-
sense, you're just running. Oh my god, wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
GG.
Damn, I -1, but yeah,
Very
19.
nice.
19,
Still
that means
20.
it's a nat 20, yeah. So, Seraphon and Sorn, yous are so concerned with, like, getting yourselves out of here as you just see chunks of brick come flying down from the sky and obliterating buildings and everything in its wake. Balgrim and Corvum, as yous are running, Corvum, the street that was closed off because of the guards that were there, like kind of shooing people away. You, Balgrim and Seraphon, you recognise it as the street that Brisma had our establishment on, and this is the kind of the main road. So this is the road that you would run through to get up and out of this area.
Okay.
Brisma's establishment is there's a kind of like a fence been built round it. You see guards running away from it down towards where the fires are down near the dock. However,
Yep.
behind the fence, you just kind of like quickly glance in to see what you can see, and there are figures impaled from the back.
Oh.
Figures
Oh.
impaled from the spine to mouth in the front area of this establishment.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognise? Do I know what that is?
I mean, I don't think you. No, you weren't there, so you don't recognise
No.
anyone. But Balgrim, we are 26. It's just like you look for like a second, and you're like, oh fuck. The people that are impaled were the sailors that stood and watched yous fight Vlad at the port.
Oh wow. I'm standing still, and I'm like torn between running in this direction and running away. Like, damn it! And I run past the other direction, like I continue running with the others. Damn it!
Yeah.
You good?
Nah, the people they
Wait, did you know them?
were all the sailors that saw us fighting Vlad when we left the port.
Do you think that was retaliation? Trying to find information about you guys?
Or like a punishment that they see their lord losing.
Either way, I think we need to get out of this area. So, where are we going?
We should hide in the woods for now until this whole situation cools down, and we may try to get back. I don't know other way, like, or do you know a warehouse or abandoned building where we can?
What's
What was that?
Hello, horns. By the way,
What
before I
was
forget, I've got a resistance to fire damage.
Ooh, so half
So-
your...
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
in the tiefling. I was like, and also this is probably happened more than once. So I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd just check it in. So that was 11, wasn't it? Okay.
That horn blasts out somewhere behind us towards the port.
Surely we must know what that horn means. That must be the guards. Or, oh, okay. Either way, it doesn't sound good. Horns normally aren't good. In any context, so I think okay. Let's just go wherever we need to go. Forest, wherever. Let's just move.
Forest would be a good idea. If we stay in this town, like, there's a bigger chance that they caught us.
Okay, so
Yep.
as you are running out from the town, you turn to see the kind of waste, I suppose, that this building and these bits of rubble that have fallen from the sky have caused, and the area that yous were at, the house is now completely on fire, but has now caught onto other buildings. These are very simple wood buildings with thatched,
Like Minecraft when you set a little fire, and it's really just spreads everywhere. Like
pretty much, yeah, pretty much. And you can see just like smoke rising from the area. The bit about the building that has been falling from the sky has stopped. There seemed to be a good number that took out you kind of bits of the port and buildings, so you can see bits that are just kind of fell to the side, but you managed to get yourselves up and out, and you can just hear commotion behind you, people screaming, people shouting, and people running down towards the port or the houses to help. Get yourself out into the forest, which is what you do.
what we doing once we get into the forest? Just I would just be catching my breath. I think, if nothing else, just from the smoke and the commotion, and just Can I just do a perception?
Go ahead.
Not that it can be any good, but can I just do a perception, just make sure we sort of feel like we're not being followed or...
Yeah, I absolutely. Perception.
Never mind, I have
Same.
no idea. Yeah, I think it's fine.
There's so much going on, kind of close to you that you're just a bit discombobulated.
Was this phenomenon so similar to what we saw a few weeks ago with we saw a massive thing fall from the sky, and it was like like a tower, a building, and it just embedded itself in the earth.
A tower? What? This has happened.
Yeah,
before?
I guess that's another thing that we forgot to tell you. There's these ruined
There's
buildings.
a lot going on, so that's fine.
Yeah, there's these ruined buildings to the south, like just ancient-looking buildings with necromantic magic and experimentation, and they're falling from the sky from somewhere. We don't know where, though. We don't know if it's from back in time, current day, but some of the rubble is ancient-looking and some of it's fresh. And yeah, obviously it just happened again. The activity's ramping up. It's dangerous.
You
We
know
were
things
almost crushed.
like why it's happened, or
Try to figure it out, but so far we don't have an actual clue. We're just guessing.
My suspicion is that it has to do with Tavros, another country connected to Transylvania to the southeast, a warring nation that used to fight against Transylvania. I don't know, but I think that's the only lead that we have.
Quick question, DM.
Mhm.
Would you count this as a piece of lore?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So I'm a researcher, so
Mm.
if I don't know information, I often know when and where it can obtain it.
Okay, yeah.
That is on you.
DM's
So
discretion.
basically, yeah. So you can choose. You can make
I
a roll. You can do whatever you
would
want.
say Corvum can give me a history check at advantage then.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
By +5.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, okay, smarty pants.
16.
16.
Okay, so you know about Tavros. So Tavros is the country to the east of Transylvania, and they've had various wars with Transylvania over the years. You do know that 200 years ago, the king back then of Tavros tried to invade Transylvania, was unsuccessful in his first kind of like campaign against Transylvania, so made a pact with the ancient evil dragon by the name of Grogoroth, and brought Grogoroth with him to try and kill Vlad and to take over. Vlad killed Grogoroth and pushed back the armies of Tavros and supposedly the king as well. 180 years after that, the king that took Grogoroth to Transylvania, his like great grandson was king, and again brought war against Vlad, but was absolutely decimated to the point where Vlad's armies started chasing them back into Tavros. Vlad's armies had never before like ventured outside of Transylvania, but Vlad seen it as a kind of like an insult that they tried again. So went after the king and his armies actually into Tavros, and that's when the king of Tavros tried to separate the land so that Vlad's armies couldn't invade further, and split the land in two by activating a line of volcanoes that kind of laid across Tavros. As far as the building is concerned, like, and all this kind of fallen debris that the guys have described to you, you don't know what it is and you don't know where it's coming from, but you have kind of heard rumour of people finding these bits of building kind of scattered across bits of Transylvania, and it seems as if potentially whatever is the source could be coming from Tavros.
With my obviously with the history knowledge and also Patreon and stuff, would I feel like that seems like the right place to be, or it seems like it's connecting a lot of things?
I mean, so you know well, now having spoke to Seraphon,
Yeah.
you both now know that you share a patron. And you've always had the kind of the draw, I suppose, in the back of your mind to go to Tavros. But you've not really kind of had a definite, oh, this is the right path, or this is exactly what you should do. But now having spent time with the guys and having talked things over, you're like, makes sense, It kind of explains why you're a bit of a wanderer,
Yeah. It always seems to make sense.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I mean, also pending doom and stuff, but sure, but it's quite thrilling though, isn't it? Look at everyone still sort of still reeling for what just happened.
Yeah.
I will try to. I can't promise it won't happen again, because I think twice we've met up, something's happened to my book. But hey, you lot have built strong stuff, so I'm sure you can handle anything that my book inadvertently decides to do.
Seraphon, I think you're muted again. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, we saw that. He's been talking for like the last hour. We haven't even heard of him.
We're just
Tell us it's a bad idea.
Okay, we need to get Visceral a new microphone.
Hello.
Hello, you're back.
Hello.
It's not the mic, it's the slot. Like it just seems to, I don't know. Probably it's the mic or the cable. Anyway, sorry.
No,
I
you're
wanted to call them. You seem to know a lot about the history of the place. What do you know about a wizard that visited Dracula about 200 years ago?
A wizard.
There's these runes that have fallen from the sky
Yes.
are tied to at least some symbols that were found tied to necromancy. Now that might not be tied to this wizard or even Vlad, but everything in this land is tied to Vlad.
What do I know?
Again, you
guess.
can give me a history roll at advantage.
Nice.
17.
Okay.
Nice.
Through your kind of like various communications with your patron, and him kind of like leading you to kind of study certain books or look at certain bits of text or kind of like look through historical stuff, you've came across like it is like fragments of information. What you do know is that necromancy is very, very taboo. It is frowned upon, so like, you know, people wouldn't openly announce that they were a necromancer. It's not something that's practiced, and a lot of people who are like suspicious of people potentially being necromancers or practicing necromancy are either like, you know, chased out of places or killed outright. As far as mention of a wizard is concerned, let me think timeline wise. Nah. No, nothing about a wizard rings a bell.
I don't know some wizards. But I've met a lot of people. Sometimes I have to make myself new notes, so maybe if we come across something. But either way, it's like the right place is where we need to go from the limbo place.
Oh,
Crunchy.
crunchy! Right, you guys, hang up, and then come back.
Okay.
Crunchy. Thank you.
Well, rumor has it, apparently, from what we've heard, like what Seraphon was saying, perhaps a deal was made, or some type of collaboration that occurred between this powerful wizard and Dracula that changed the course of his empire, or dynasty, whatever he has now, his kingdom. I don't know, maybe if we do end up parting ways again, Corvin, that's something that you could try and dig into. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, no, I'm always learning and stuff. The more information that we have, the better we can fight against or deal with whatever we need to do. Knowledge is power.
Are you still... You said when we first met that you were also wanting to remove Dracula from a seat of power. Has that
Yes.
stayed the same?
I mean, I hope so. I presume so, yes. Unless there's any reason why not to, DM.
2 seconds.
Oh, she has a voice clip for that.
Hold on.
Kill Vlad.
There we go.
Yeah, I hear that. And go. Yeah, no. It's still my plan. Just, I guess, taking a little bit more of an indirect route rather than you guys, I suppose. That sort of size to Mulgrim.
Well, I would love to see this overgrown leech dead.
Yes, I can agree with you there.
Agreed.
So
guess-
should we...
Should also tell you that there might be some other people within Transylvania under Dracula's rule, like vampires specifically, that do not agree with his current ambitions, and they want to see him removed from his seat of power as well.
Fantastic.
Well,
Be very useful. Oh,
Yeah, well, we were supposed to meet with him like over a week ago, but we disappeared on the island for like 9 days. So,
Yep.
but
Where were
he
you
sought
gonna-
us out.
Where are we gonna meet?
Didn't say. I'm assuming you'll find us soon.
Yeah, I'm sure they have their ways of finding you rather than you finding them.
Yeah. He's a sneaky one.
I
I think
mean,
his name was Thederos.
Davros.
Davros. Sorry.
Davros.
Davros.
Davros. Do I recognise that name?
Corvum, you've heard the name been chucked around. He was actually a regular at the Hot as Hell Hotel.
Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm. Very...
But more of rather than no.
Yeah, like you've heard of him. He's a very influential, kind of like aristocrat, I suppose. But yeah, you heard that his favourite haunt was the Hot as Hell Hotel, but you had kind of left the employment by then.
Cool. Well, either way, it does seem like we need to get to my
I think we should go to Varishka's house. Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, risk. Oh.
You're desperate.
Listen. We're already out in the woods, and they would give us a safe haven for now, until morning at least, until we figure out what we want to do next.
I looked down to my town. I was like, you know what? That might be a good idea. Actually, we probably need to rest a little bit. How
Yeah,
far is
but-
it?
Wasn't DM? You said like that all this. Won't say crucified, but spiked up corpses are near to the proximity of her house.
No. They were
In the direction.
They were in the port town. So
okay.
remember Brisma? Remember Brisma's establishment?
Yeah.
Brisma's
Okay.
establishment has now like a big kind of like fence built round it. And
okay.
behind the fence, before you get to the establishment, you've seen all the people that were impaled.
Okay.
Jeez.
Impaled on spikes in the ground.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, how far is this place from here?
Varishka's house was like
Yeah,
a
Riska's house.
15-minute walk from the woods. She's more kind of like in the house is more kind of like in the woods than it is in the town.
I think it makes
Just around the
sense.
corner.
Yeah, I mean, we need someone to stay for at least overnight, just so we can rest and recharge. I think, and if you trust this place, then I trust you.
Yeah. And I'm sure Vrishka and her mother hopefully can tell us what's happening, what that structure actually is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, should we?
Let's get going.
So yeah, you've travelled deeper into the woods towards where Varishka's house is, and behind you can hear the commotion still as people run down towards the port to help put out the fires or to potentially rescue people that have been buried by the rubble. As you come close to Varishka's house, Bolgrim, your perception, you can see Varishka and her mother are kind of standing outside their house, kind of like looking towards the sky, and kind of like doing like a lap of the the house.
Soren, they're both fine.
Yeah, Soren will do a deep sigh of relief. Be like, oh, thank you, Saluna. Yeah, if they look towards our direction, I'll wave.
So they're preoccupied. They're looking at the skies, going, "Oh God, what was that?"
Oh man. Varishka? Hello?
So Varishka kind of like hears you and turns round, and she's like, oh, Soren! And she could and make a dexterity saving throw for me as she like
Oh,
Roll now
no.
while I get knocked
She's
out.
galloping. 13.
13. Okay, so you manage to kind of like time it where you like jump as she kind of like runs up towards you. She's got her arms stretched out and she kind of like grabs you and kind of like swings you round. And she's like, oh god, I thought you were dead. Oh my god. Hello? And she looks over at you, Corvum. She's like, oh, it's you. Oh, good to see you again. Hi, I will welcome in. She's kind of like squeezing the life out of you, Soren.
Yeah, I will like take out my arm and like pat her on the shoulder as well and be like, it's good to see you as well. I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to be gone for that long, but it's hard to believe, but it was only a few hours for us. But next thing you know, Beardan said it's been 9 days.
I know.
It only felt like a few hours.
I went down to the port and he said that he had taken you to that island and he was meant to come back that same night and you weren't there and oh, I was so worried. And she puts you down and our mum kind of like comes over and our mum's like, what is happening down at the port? We heard something fly through the sky and there's smoke coming from down there.
No. We don't. Well, at least from
It's
the
hard.
sky.
It's a bit hard to explain. We should go in or maybe like get out of the open, I would say.
Balgrim, she kind of looks at you and gives you the once over and she's like, I take it it's nothing to do with you, is it?
The flying things? Nah, not really.
No, that's not us.
That's not us, like.
And nothing else has happened.
Yes. I know that Troll tends to follow us, but we promise that what happened in the sky was not us.
So she kind of gives you like a steely look and gives you like a once over. She's like, you're nothing but trouble, you are. And she kind of looks at you, Corvum. She's like, all right, come, get inside.
It's lovely to see you too.
So she takes you back into the house and it looks as if like this ruckus kind of maybe got the two of them up out of bed. The doors have all just been like flung open as if they've like ran out to see what's happening. Bit dishevelled the place is, but yous are safe inside.
Yeah. You got a nice place here.
The mum just kind of, I'll put on some tea and kind of goes over and starts clanging and banging about in the kitchen.
Do you need a hand? I'm glad to help. At least I can do.
Right, go and start the fire. I'll get the pots.
Gladly.
So the flying things that come from the sky are some kind of, yeah, you would say part of a greater structure, I would say. We encounter some of those now ruins through the land while we're traveling.
Make a roll for both of them to see if they know anything about it. So our mum just kind of like continues to grab some cups and the teapot and stuff like that. Vrishka is kind of like, I think I've seen some in the ground, like when I've been working and traveling. I didn't know they came flying down from the sky. That's crazy.
Could be some kind of a magical event that causes them like to fly around or impact like some kind of catapult boulder. But
Maybe.
yeah, because we encounter in one of the tower ruins a loss of gravity, so you can fly for a period. It was weird an experience.
Right.
I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that before. That's strange.
Did that happen before, like, or did you ever had like flying buildings, or is this recently? Do you encounter this the first time?
No, nothing. I've never seen anything like that before. Certainly not large chunks of building flying down from the sky. That's strange. We were just lucky that nothing hit the house. It seems to have just hit the port.
I think this is the second time we've seen things actively fall recently.
True.
Do you
We were
think
nearby both.
Do you think
times.
something is firing it from somewhere, or is there something that is falling apart? Do you know what it is?
I don't think it's on purpose. I think something's being destroyed or falling apart. But we need to investigate more.
Yeah.
But I would encourage you, though, to stay away from those ruins or structures. They are dangerous.
It would be nice to know, like, where they come from. It's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
where they come from, that's a good idea. And I get out the map, like, and mark the next ruin on the map. Like, okay, here are the port, here's the thing.
Yeah. So
So-
as you kind of like mark them on your map, a lot of the debris has been to the kind of east or the south. That bit is literally the only one that's hit the north.
Marbles, he's mocking us.
Yes.
Stop! It's Drax's fault. It's his fault.
Don't
blame him.
don't listen to Marble. He just wants to lead us astray.
But I'm dumps.
That's good.
So Corvum and Vrishka's mum kind of make the tea and then bring it over, and you all kind of like sit down, and it's just a kind of like a wee herbal tea, but it's, she says, you know, it's good for calming the nerves.
Yeah, Soren will gladly chug some.
It tastes
Taking big sips.
tastes a bit funky, but you do feel a bit more once you drink it.
I rummage my package for some kind of alcohol.
Oh,
And I'm really depressed because nothing is there.
Oh, you finished everything.
Yeah, nothing left. Damn it. Okay. Had to gather some herbs.
Herbs for what?
For alcohol.
Now we're
Nothing
talking.
left. Nothing left. Damn it.
Well, actually, I don't know if you knew this, but I am proficient in
Ooh.
Getting drunk.
well,
Partying.
well, not quite Corvin, but helping others because I can brew some basic beers. With
Oh, you
simple
can?
ingredients. Yeah.
Oh,
You're a monk, just keeps on surprising, aren't you?
you see, I'm a brewer myself. Maybe we can come up with something.
Oh, that is a good idea. Yeah, well, Corvin, the monastery I was trained at, they were heavy drinkers.
I guess there's not much else to do out there, I suppose, as a monk.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would love a good beer. Oh. Ah.
I'm afraid we don't have any alcohol here.
Oh, no, you take a time for the worst.
They're vegetarian, they don't drink.
well, they're gonna be very clear of mind most of the time. They
Mhm.
seem very healthy. Yeah,
Yep, yep,
mhm.
yep.
Oh, good. All I
Healthy
got
as a
was me and my
horse, eh?
thoughts. Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
dear.
On that note, I'm leaving.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, So yeah, you sit down, you have a drink, and you tell Varishka and her mum about the island, and how, like, you know, only 9 hours there turned into 9 days, and you know, are you going to tell them about your debt to Burden?
Yeah, it's fair enough. I think it's a conversation.
Yeah. So you see Varishka's mum kind of like, she's disapproving of everything, this woman, honestly. She kind of like tuts and rolls her eyes and gets up from the table and like kind of takes your cups and clears them away. She's like, don't be surprised if you get killed out there on those seas, bloody pirates.
Oh, pirates.
Oh, did Beltran forget to tell you that his friends are pirates? It's not like him.
No.
Okay, yeah. well, fair enough. Like, he was so kind and said, like, he reduced our debt to half, so we shouldn't be surprised if it's not a bit dangerous.
Well, yeah, it's been a long day. And, well, I guess before we go to bed, we noticed that there's, some type of wooden structure being built on the port. Do you two know of anything about that?
Let's make a roll for them. Varishka's mom. Oh, well, yeah, they actually both rolled pretty high. I think it's, some kind of new ship they're building. It must be something pretty big.
Oh boy, that's my
Dracula building ships. I think would come out of that.
With that, we will take a 10-minute break. So, you've ran into Varishka and her mum, and they've taken you in, gave you tea, and you've kind of spoke about what's happened out at the port, these kind of like bits of building that you've seen kind of what do you call it, like fall over the bits of the country. Varishka doesn't seem to know too much about it. She only says that she's seen one or two herself, and yeah, it's quite late at night now. It's your time down at the dock and then running through the town and everything, so maybe about 10 o'clock at night, something like that.
It's getting late.
Yeah, I think it's best we get to bed. But I think I'll do a little perimeter sweep just in case there's to make sure there's no rubble falling. If anybody would like to help me with this night stroll, and I will look over to Varishka, dropping the hint subtly but not really.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, Soren.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm too tired.
Okay, so Varishka kind of like gets up and is kind of like, oh, I could, and her mum goes, I do not think so, young lady. To bed. She's like,
Damn it.
She's like, Mama, can I not go a little walk? And our mum kind of like, hold on, I'm gonna make a persuasion check for Varishka.
Yeah, Oh man.
Okay, so our mum is like, make it quick. I will be waiting here until you are back.
Oh, damn.
Excuse me, Serena. Serena, can I show you something, or do you have any? Do you? No. I'm doing this for Soren's benefit.
Okay.
Do you have any, things to make bread? I'd like to show you at least my gratitude and make you bread and show you the way I do it for where I'm from.
She's stomping her hoof. she's like, right, okay, I'll show you to the storeroom. Come.
Thank you.
We'll be quick. We'll be quick.
She kind of looks right at you, Balgrim and Corum, and she's like, and then walks away.
Oh man. Okay. I'll walk outside.
Verishka comes out with you, and she closes the door, and she's like, "I'm sorry about Mama. She's so protective of me now. Now that my brother doesn't stay with us, you know."
Well, it makes sense. She's making the right calls, and we are. Unfortunately, my companions and I are just always in danger nonstop.
Maybe
Corvin
not tell
set
her
off a
that.
fireball. I won't.
He set off a what?
Like a big fiery explosion. That's why I have soot on my face. And
It wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Sure. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was me. I didn't mean it. But yeah.
But you know, I've been wanting to say this to you for a while, Verishka, and well, firstly, thank you for looking after us with Beardan, and ever since we had that nighttime talk by the fire, you know, in that first week I arrived, I don't know, it's like the best I've ever felt, and I just keep thinking back to it, and I felt so at peace with you, and like comfortable, and that's, I don't know, I think about you a lot when I'm traveling.
That's very sweet, Soren. Thank you. I was really worried about you when you were away, because you said you were only going to be a day, and then, well, you didn't come back. I actually went down to the dock to see if I could see you come back at night, but when you didn't come back, I had to ask Berdan if he would go look for you.
He did. So it worked. And yeah, I mean, we couldn't have known that that's what would have happened. But Transylvania is very dangerous right now, and I just want you to try and stay safe if you can, because Balgrim saw some bodies impaled out front, and I think Dracula's just... he's on some type of rampage of evil, and I don't want you to be a target if he were to find out my feelings for you.
The bodies out front, you mean in the port?
Yes.
Well,
There are people impaled out there.
I wouldn't feel bad about that, Soren. They were traitors to the crown. They were conspiracy, trying to make like a resistance against the king. The guards at the town, like from the actual city, they told us all about it. It's nothing to worry about. The king, he came here and he took care of them. They're just people trying to upset the balance. There's been people over the years that have been like that, you know, that have maybe wanted to try and like remove power or, you know, upset things, and the king has taken care of them. They were just traitors.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you agree with his methods of openly impaling people that are dissenters, or did you?
Ooh, how does she feel about it? I mean, maybe it's just his way of doing things. I don't really know.
Did you hear about London?
No.
Well, when I was looking for help, trying to find a home or help from what I escaped, I sought out Seraphon. And before we left, a massive ship arrived on shore. And the people of London were very fearful because they'd already been attacked by dark forces. And on that ship were hundreds of bodies. Hundreds. Impaled. Sent as a message. And it was horrifying. And that was sent from the king. And they saw experiments. And not our women, strong warriors taken and left to die slowly, strung up with my own eyes. It was sickening. I'll tell you this, because I trust you, but Piers and I saved one of the sisters, and her sister died a few days prior, and we couldn't save her. Dracula was sad that we freed them. He was upset that we disrupted whatever sick experimentation he was doing. I just don't... Oh, thank you. Oh, I found a wrap on the ground.
No, that's what... Don't eat it, it's poisoned.
Yeah. I know you trust the king and that's what you've been raised to believe, but I really think there's some form of deceit happening here, Verishka, and everything that I've seen since stepping foot on this country has been a lot of evil and darkness that has scarred me. But I share this with you because the one thing that hasn't been bad, negative, has been just the short times that I've spent with you.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage, because you are telling the truth. Like, everything you've told her has been true.
See, I don't have a good stat.
18?
Oh, 18.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So, it's a lot for her to take in, you know. Verishka has had a exceedingly sheltered life because of her father dying in the war, and she's not really like spoken to adventurers before, you know. Like, she spoke to people that have maybe came off of ships, and she is a very curious person by nature, but her mum has always kind of like warded her away from, you know, speaking to outsiders, speaking to people that she doesn't know, blah 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 blah. So yeah, she's kind of taken aback by what you've said, but believes you. And is kind of like, I mean, since you've gotten here, there seems to be some things that have maybe been set in motion that, like, I don't know, people just seem different. And the king has never ever came to the port before. If what you're saying is true, then... And she kind of like looks round her, she's like, are you thinking of, like, war against the king? I mean, Soren, you're only 3, and she kind of like looks like through the window and sees you, Corvum. Maybe 4 against, you know, a king who has lived for hundreds and hundreds of years. He killed an ancient white dragon. Like, I don't mean to, be rude or anything like that, but my brother saw a bit of the war. He went to war with my father, and he says it was awful. Hundreds of people dying every single day in horrible ways. I don't want that to happen to you.
I understand. I'll show her my arm with all of the bite marks. Be like this.
Ew! No, I'm kidding.
Woman goes, ooh.
Ooh.
I've already endured a lot of pain and horrors before I found them. The 3, maybe 4. I found Seraphon because I thought we could help prevent more horrors happening to people. And if it means protecting you and your mother and other people and the friends that we've met so far, such as the Venator, I think this has a purpose, even if it is dangerous. I wasn't supposed to tell you any of this because your mother didn't want you involved. And
I'm old
I don't know
enough.
where our journey is going to lead next.
My mother's so
Yeah,
overprotective of me.
I mean, I think she has a
Our
reason
journey
for
might
it.
lead us. Yeah, she just cares about you, and our journey might lead us outside of the country. I don't know where. But I hope we can find other allies or other truth that we can uncover about the king. I know it's a lot, but I just want to be honest with you.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want your mother to come after us. We should probably head back inside.
No, I think we can go a small walk. She kind of reaches her hand down towards you to kind of take your hand.
I reach up.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll take a stroll.
Yeah. So Soren, I don't know if you've noticed, but there might be a slight problem with our relationship if there ever is going to be one.
Oh? What's...
Well, you're a halfling and I'm a centaur. How is that going to work?
Well, I mean, how have you felt towards me, the last few weeks?
she goes scarlet. And she's like, oh, I think you're really cute.
Well, I thought that when I first saw you, you were one of the most beautiful creatures I've ever seen, and... I think as long as we just hold on to what we feel about each other, the rest we'll figure things out. We don't have to make everything perfect. I mean, just the way I feel about you is enough for me.
Okay.
For the first for the first time since I've been traveling, the first time I felt like a sense of home, it's been with you. So I want to keep that feeling.
So yeah, you finish your almost midnight stroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's closer to 11, and you come back inside, and Seraphon's been showing Barishka's mum how to make bread, which she is fascinated by, having never made bread herself. Balgrim's sitting there moping because still no alcohol. Yep. And Corvum, what have you been doing during this time?
just been helping out where I can. I think with the fire and stuff. Just
Yeah, making yourself busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing too taxing.
So yeah, I'd say the rest of the night wears on. Varashka kinda giddy up, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Varashka kinda says, that she's tired and she's going to bed. Her mum kinda says, the other bedroom, the spare bedroom's still spare. The spare bedroom's still available if you want it, and says that you can stay the night. She's like, I don't want this to become a habit, though. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So yeah, you can all head to bed. Are you wanting to do a watch at night, or what are you thinking?
I think definitely.
Yeah.
In the
Good idea.
current climate, yeah.
Okay. Cool. And is there anything you are wanting to do or say to each other before you head off to sleep?
Alright. Is it doors closed?
Oh yeah, you're in the.
So how did it go?
We went on a walk, and it was really lovely, and we both expressed our feelings for each other.
Oh,
And yes,
that was quick. And you've not dated yet, correct?
I mean, this is like the third time I've seen her, so.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yes. Yeah. And I will speak in a very hushed whisper. Like, I know her mother told us to leave her out of it, but Verishka was defending Dracula's actions with the people impaled out front in the port. And I told her what we had seen, just the facts. What we had seen at the hands of Dracula, from London to those egg creatures in the Venator tribe being kidnapped, and it was a lot for her, but I think she understands. I was a little bit unsure. So, yeah, I thought I'd tell you all that. That was a tough conversation.
Yeah. Do you mean like defend, as in? I think it's what they were doing was right. Or...
And what she told me, she said that people that were killed were, heretics, rebels rousing a resistance, and that the king struck them down, which was his right. And then I started talking about the methods that he was using and other evils that we'd seen at his hand. She just hasn't seen much of what's out there. And, part of Dracula is that his grip is so strong. Whatever he says is taken as truth. But when you have 3-4 strangers coming into this land saying something completely different that people have been listening to their whole lives, it's difficult. It makes us isolated.
Yeah. I think if you think about the kind of life all they've all ever known is essentially dictatorship, and the news they get is what they believe.
Mm-hmm.
We can't be harsh enough for believing what she's been told, as that was the king.
Of course.
But
I
I'm
guess
glad that she listened to you somewhat, so maybe there's a glimmer.
And also, there's some comfort in just going with what you need to do to survive, even if you may not agree with it. sometimes it's easy just to go with, I guess, the lesser of two evils in some regards, just to keep going. You know, not everyone wants to fight, and that's okay. You know, look at us trying to fight and the dangers that is brought in and continues to. You know, and some people don't want that. They just go, you know what? If I stay quiet, I don't ruffle any feathers, maybe it's not so bad. You know, and I can't blame people. Can't blame the local people. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I think her main feeling is just concern for, I mean, not just me, but for all of us, because she brought up that this king has slain a dragon, and we're 3. I looked at Corvum, maybe 4. people.
3.5.
3.5, right? So.
Plum.
It's just a
We know
sucky
what
situation.
we need to do, regardless of
Yeah.
people's concerns and stuff. We
Correct.
know.
Scotty also thinks it's a good idea that you told her.
Oh, thank you,
Oh.
Scotty.
So
Corvum's never met Scuddy before.
Who the hell? Wait, has there been a 5th person this whole time?
not only 5th,
Well-
we are 7 people right now.
Yeah.
But
friends.
yeah, the other 3 ones are a bit shy.
Mm.
Shut up, Gurney. I know your big mouth. So where were we?
Who are you talking to? Anyone we need to be concerned about?
My brothers.
Oh. No, wait, hang on. No. Do I sense them? Or their presence? Or do
Ooh.
I...
You can give me an insight check with quite a high DC.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not good. It's -1, so I probably have to get that 20. But anyway, we'll go for it.
Yeah.
Insight.
15. So you don't see anything, and you don't see anyone that Bolgrim's, talking to. Like, he's kind of looking over his shoulder and kind of talking away to these people. But just something kind of like in the air just feels a bit different, I suppose.
Bad different or just different?
We have 15, just different.
Hey, you know what? We all talk to ourselves, we'll talk to our patrons or brothers, I guess, in your case. So, who's me? Who for I am I to judge?
Mm. And Corvum, you also hear coming like around my neck, or like say like my shoulders. You hear a little.
It looks very becoming on me, I will say.
Yeah, you just like see this like little creature.
Oh,
Like, kind of,
yeah.
like crawl out of like the top of my like robes and
Yeah.
it goes rock. And
You
we
lot
found
are just full of surprises here today, aren't you?
yeah, Corvum meet Rock and hold of this little like rock creature.
I've added a picture of Rock to the stream next to Seraphon, so you can see him.
Where's the stream gone? Where have I put the stream? Hang on 2 secs. I apparently don't know how to work internet.
Where's
Oh,
stream
Rock.
gone?
Oh, hello. Oh, you're very cute.
So it's literally like a rock with arms and legs, and a wee flower on top of its head, and it's like rock.
Yeah, we found out from the Venator tribe's matron. It's a little mountain spirit. And Rock is with us. I will like take some like pebbles out of my pocket and give Rock some rocks to eat.
He's like crunch, 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 crunch.
Kelvin won't question why a pet rock is currently eating boulders and the implications of that.
Yeah.
They will leave that for another day.
That does sound. I never thought about that before.
Soren, have you got any brothers or pets or any
Anything you need to know about?
mistresses?
I will give him a kind of like a blank stare and say, "Well, I believe I'm scared that my old masters have been hunting me down this whole entire time, and sometimes I get a little anxious about it. But other than that, no, it's just me here."
I mean, who hasn't been hunted at some point in their lives?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah, we picked up Rock, and as far as I know, Balgrim's 3 brothers have always been by his side. Have they ever, like, left you, Balgrim, or have they always just been hanging out with us?
When we were on the island.
Oh.
Oh, okay. The island. Is it just the island?
Well, I didn't hear any other name of it.
It could be called Just the Island. Not heard of that. Interesting. Do you see them?
Yes, as clearly as I can see you. Standing right there. I'm pointing behind me in one of the corners.
Hmm.
Are they next to me right now?
Spooky.
I don't know about you, but I think it's getting late. I think we need to rest up.
Yeah.
So who's gonna make the first guard for this night?
I'm happy to.
Seraphone's gasping.
After all, I was the one who made a bit of a ruckus earlier, so I'm happy to take first watch.
Okay. Just keep the book away from us while we're sleeping, please.
I lean closer. I can't promise anything. With a bit of a grin.
Okay, so Corvum is gonna go first. Who's next?
I'll go next. Well,
Okay. No.
sure. Okay. Go
Seraphon?
on, you can make me next. Yeah, and I'll wake you, Balgrim.
Okay.
Soren, if you're happy to, you can take the last watch. Well, you will have to take the last watch.
Okay.
So, Corvum, Seraphon, Balgrim, Soren, yeah?
Yes.
Balgrim, and Soren. Cool. Yeah, so this room is, there's not a bed in it. It's just throws and pillows and stuff that's on the floor. Because, centaurs and beds probably don't mix very well. And yeah, you's all kind of settled down. You hear the doors close in the hallway, so probably Varishka and her mum have went to bed as well. And yeah, we have Corvum up first.
Yep.
So if you want to give me either... Ooh, let's see. Perception or survival you could do?
Survival? Interesting.
Yeah, perception or survival.
I mean, they're both exactly the same. What am I feeling? I haven't done a survival. I don't really do survivals often, so let's just try that.
Okay. Let's see.
That's a 4.
Oh, that's why you don't do them.
Okay. So is Corvum staying inside and doing a patrol, or are you going outside? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm outside. I'll be outside.
Outside, okay. So
I'll probably be knowing that I'm roaming around a lot and not really staying in the abode. I probably would. Is there any trees nearby or any sort of structures?
yeah, there's plenty. There's trees, there's rocks and stuff like that. There's loads of stuff.
All right.
Is there
I
any
would have
kinda-
probably perched up in a tree looking towards the house and sort of the surrounding area.
Okay, what's Corvum's passive perception, by the way?
My passive perception is something that's on my sheet that I don't know where it is. Passive perception is...
Left hand side, kind of down the bottom.
Yeah,
On
right under the skill box.
Yeah, under your front page.
Oh, there's 9.
Oof, okay. Wow.
It's been fun, everybody.
Okay, so you are perched up on this tree.
Yep.
And it's so dark outside. And you're just kind of like, having a look around. And off in the distance, you can see the glow, which you presume is potentially from some of the fires that are still going down at the dock. And you don't see anything until it's too late, unfortunately. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as a creature tries to jump up onto the tree branch and grab you. Oh, a 9. Okay, hold on.
Me, doesn't it?
I need to see what this thing's dex does. Oh, no.
I will my rolls.
Oh, it's that 9 plus. Oh, yeah. So, next thing you know, this thing sinks its jaws into you and pulls you down with a thud as this beast starts tearing into you and mauling Balgrim, Soren, and Zerphon. You wake up to hear a scream coming from outside as, let's see, how much damage do you take? This thing's nasty. Bite. So...
Is it a fire bite by any chance?
No, I think this is regular.
Right.
Yeah, this is regular. So, as you take 15.
Oh, no.
Say it. Let's do it.
20 points of piercing damage. Okay.
All I'm saying is I'm quite glad.
Yeah.
I had resistance to fire earlier.
Okay.
Because I haven't rested, so I haven't got my hit point back. So
that
cool.
is true. And I need you all to come out and roll for initiative as you see a massive two-headed wolf stand over.
Ooh.
Yeah. Stand over the body of Corvum as it tears into him. And this beast, as you three run outside, looks up and kind of like spits Corvum out to the side and kind of gives a Vlad sends his regards. And we will roll for initiative.
Okay. With 40 movement, because I'm a speedy little monkey, I can actually get up there.
Okay.
So I probably don't have like my robe on. I just kind of have like just my sleeping pants, whatever I was sleeping in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like quickly grab the silver stake, and just sprint up.
Okay.
Corvum, and I look down and I'm like, don't worry, I'm by your side. And I will attack the Wolfy Wolf.
The Wolfy Wolf?
Silver stake.
Let's see. Well, what a way to start off. So, okay, what's your maximum damage then?
It is
Holy moly.
8 plus 5, which is 13, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to roll an extra d8 on top of that. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Nice. So an extra 4. So what was it, 12 plus 4? 16? 16
Okay.
First attack.
So,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll twirl the stake again, and with my extra attack at level 5, I will do another one. 20 to hit.
Let's see. I'm just reading this thing's thingamajig. Okay, so before you hit it, it is going to use one of its legendary actions. It disappears into a puff of smoke before you get to hit it again. And it goes,
shit! Okay.
let me see. Token. It teleports 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just appears off in the distance as its shoulder that you plunged the silver stake into just kind of like bleeds, and it kind of, one of the heads turns around and goes and starts like licking it, and the other one kind of looks over and growls at you. Anything else you want to do?
It's 8 plus 5 plus... Oh, I was checking Falker was double checking my math. Did I do it wrong? Is it actually 17 points? Oopsies.
No worries, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I can't do math. Yeah, it's a D8 plus 1, like magical. And my dex is plus 4. So. Okay. Well, if it teleports that far away, damn.
Don't jinx it.
Okay.
Don't jinx it. Don't
I will
jinx
kind of
it.
look up
No.
at Corvin and be like, just brace yourself, and I will spend a key point to do a bonus action for patient defense.
Okay.
So I will just take like a defensive position with my arms near my head.
Okay.
Just stare at the wolf. That'll be the end of my turn.
Your AC's what now, Soren, then?
16.
16. Okay. Cool. So now we are back onto the beast, which has used one of its legendary actions to get out the way after that immense hit that you'd done. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it's gonna do that. So you see it kind of like turn round, and both the mouths give you a like horrible grin, and they're like, you haven't seen anything yet. And let's see, I had the token. You see a shadow appear beside you, Soren, as a shadowy wolf appears behind you, and it is going to try and attack you.
At disadvantage because of dodge.
Okay, well, just as well, because the first one was a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
The second one is going to hit. It rolled a 16 on the nose plus whatever else, and it is going to bite you. So it can only do one of these plus 3. Oh, I'm so sorry. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of piercing damage as this shadow dog bites down into you. Does it want to... I think it would move back up. It would probably use all its movement to get back to you. And that is its turn. Corvum, we're on to you.
Right, so...
You...
I will use half my movement to get up. Well, have I already been helped up though?
No, that would be an action from someone else to help you out.
Okay, cool. Okay, I will use half my movement to get up, or become not prone. And I will take a long rest during the battle. I will sit down. What I will do actually, I will cast invisibility.
Ooh, nice.
At level 3.
So what does that give you?
That gives me, I can make, well, at level 3, I can make additional creature invisible. So basically, myself and or creature I touch, I can become invisible till the spell ends, and anything you're wearing or carrying will be invisible as well. And if it's 3 or higher, I can do additional. So I make myself invisible and also make Soren invisible as well.
Nice.
And it's for 10 minutes.
Okay. Is that concentration?
That is that concentration? That's a good shout.
It'll tell you up in the wee kind of corner. So sometimes
it is concentration. Yes. So if I do, if I attack, where is it? If spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So if I do any attacks or spells, then it will end both of us.
And then if you're hit, you need to make a saving throw for it. Okie dokies.
Yes.
Corvum, what's your AC? Sorry.
My AC isn't super great.
Yeah, warlocks are kind of squishy.
Oh, actually, no. I've got a bit extra actually. So because I'm so spongy. 14.
14. Okay,
Nice.
Cool. Do you want to do anything else, Corvum?
Because I'm next to the beast, I think even if I try to move, well, actually, I don't know. Would that affect?
So if you
reaction?
move, it'll get an attack of opportunity against you. However, it'll be at disadvantage because you're invisible.
Because invisible.
Yeah.
I will not move just because I don't like my chances. But I will just sort of go The beast can't see us right now.
I
Just,
can hear you though.
that's a good point. Well, no, they can't see us anyway. So even if they hear us, it's fine. But yeah, anyway.
That's so funny.
You hear
Thank you.
a whisper back.
It's fine. I say it in a language that only me and Soren understand. The language of love.
Oh.
I don't know, or horses.
So
I
good.
tap a couple of times.
Oh man.
Seraphon, we're on to you.
Okay. I will. You can hear me. Good. I will move up as far as I can go, which is there. I'll move up to here. I will swing at the shadow, the shade, with my hammer. That's 15.
15 hits, yeah.
Roish. And yeah, we'll lay on some. No, just do damage. 9.
Ooh, okay.
How's that? 6 plus 3. Yep. And I'll second attack. I'll swing again at the shadow. And 13.
Oh, that hits, yep.
Nice. And that's what? Oh, 12. Oof. Nice. Big damage.
Nice. And as you hit it with the second attack, this thing disappears into smoke and shadow. Yep.
It's obviously running up. I'm like running. Well, all I see this Corvum and Soren just like. I was like, what the hell? And so I can't move any further. My yeah, that's. I always forget there's something cool I can do with a bonus action, but I always forget what that is. So I won't do any bonus actions, and I'll read my character sheet.
Okay, okay.
I'll just shout at the. If you can hear me, Soren, Corvum, stay close.
Okay. Bogan, we're on to you.
Yeah, since you are so far away, I want to use the bonus action to activate the haste from the claw.
So, this is the first time you've used this.
Yeah.
You pull your hand up and do me a favour, roll me a d4.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Oof, a 4.
Four.
Excellent.
Nice.
So yeah, you basically rub the back of your hand and activate the haste on this, and you feel just this pulse of magic energy rush up your arm, and you are hastened.
Nice.
Nice.
So, I can walk now 14 squares. So,
So that's your bonus action to activate the claw.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I come here.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yep. You basically
And
like
then-
bump into something along the way, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, what was that?" Invisible Corvum.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here. Bam! And I'm going to attack this one thing
Yep. Go for
with the
it.
claw.
Ooh.
So also like I have now +2 to the AC, so I have a 17 AC.
Okay. Nice.
And I got additional attack action, so but only for one attack.
Nice.
So I can do now 3 attacks. So 3 attacks with the claw.
Oof.
See if this is possible. First one.
Let's see. That hits. Yep.
Nice. So
Wow.
13 damage.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Ballroom. I just want to say, as you're like attacking, your attacks feel stronger than normal, as you feel like an aura of rage.
Oh, thank you.
You get extra. Everyone actually, within a certain distance, gets +4 to damage.
Oh, 17 damage then.
Very
oh,
nice.
Okay, next one.
16 hits. Yep.
Okay. So
9.
9, 13. We are now at 30 damage in total, so last attack. This one misses.
Yeah, that one misses, unfortunately. Yep.
This one misses. Okay. So, because I hit it,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use the... Is it... Wait a second. Not that I'm doing the... Where is it? The brand of castigation on it.
Is this a bonus action?
No, it requires no action.
Okay.
The only requirement it is like I need to damage a creature.
Okay, yep.
Oh, but no, I can't do it because I have no active Crimson Rite for the weapon right now. So no,
okay.
I'll take it back. Will not do it.
That's fine.
So that was my turn.
That
Dang
was
it.
your turn. No, you're fine. Okay, so Soren, you're currently invisible.
Okay. I'll move around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Within range. Oh wait, I have to be within 10 feet of Paladin. Yeah, okay, I'm still in range. Yeah, let me just walk out of the aura real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, you see Soren appear out of invisibility with the stake in hand, driving it down, and I will attack him.
Let's see.
Ooh, an 11.
Just, yeah, it doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, extra attack.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
14?
14. Oh, it just
Nice.
misses. For the,
Oh.
for the skinnier teeth, it just misses.
Okay. I'd be like, damn, I'm still sleepy or something. And then I will do bonus action. I'll channel another key point for Flurry of Blows to do
Okay.
2 unarmed strikes.
Is there advantage at the moment?
We'll say, if you remember next round, we'll give you his advantage. Yeah, you need to kind of remind me.
Oopsies. That's okay. Okay, so 1 and the second one. Wow, I whiffed all 4 attacks. Okay.
That's rough. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
The first attack, though, with the silver stick is at advantage because I'm invisible, though, right?
It would have been. Yeah, you were still invisible
Yes,
at that
okay,
point.
so I'll reroll that first
Okay.
11 then. If that's okay with you.
Yeah,
Okay, 24.
that hits.
Yay!
There we go.
13
Hey.
plus aura.
Okay, so
17.
let's see.
17 magic, or, yeah, 17
Do you need to roll the d4? Or is it just an extra added on top? I'd imagine you need to roll it, right?
It's plus my constant
Charisma modifier.
Charisma modifier,
Oh,
which is a,
okay, so it's
which
not,
is a
it's
4.
not a d4.
Yeah.
So what's that then? 17, did you say?
17, yeah.
So 1. Oh my god, maths.
Yeah, so I get 1 hidden
Okay, yep.
out of 4.
Cool. So, anything else you want to move anywhere or anything?
I did a little bit of movement, action, bonus action. I'll stay there.
Okay, right, we're on to the two-headed wolf's turn. Its heads are kind of like looking in different directions and kind of snapping out towards you, Bulgrim. The other one's snapping out towards you, Soren. Let's read this bit here. Okay, I need yous all to give me wisdom saving throws, DC 16.
I brought that twice.
Oh my god, yep.
All of us?
You
Just take the
pass.
first one, that's fine.
Was that all of us?
Yes, all of yous. These are within 10 feet of it. Okay. Okay, so the beast's jaws start snapping and then they let out a almighty howl. Soren and Corvum, you are frightened of this creature. You have the frightened condition. So let me just open this up.
Oh, wait. There's another aura. You get +4 as well to saving throws.
14 still fails.
I don't think it'll help you.
Yeah, they still fail. So,
Okay.
a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, while the source of the fear is still within sight. A creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So yous will have to make wisdom saving throws again on your turn, but yous are considered frightened of this beast. And
I was pretty frightened of it anyway, to be fair.
it is gonna go for let me see, who's kind of done the biggest amount of damage to it? Probably Bolgrim and Soren, I'd imagine. Okay, so one of the heads is gonna go for you, Soren, and the other head's gonna go for you, Bolgrim, because it's split heads. Right, so Soren, your CC is that, so I think this might hit you. Yeah, okay, so first one hits with a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of piercing damage. And Bolgrim, the other head's gonna go for you. That will miss. It rolled a 9, so the head just kind of like whips round to try and snap at you, but because one of the heads is bit into Soren, it just kind of like yanks it away a little bit. And that is all it is gonna do. Corvum, we're on to you.
Cool. So I'm still invisible, hopefully, right?
You are currently, yes.
Oh, good. That's helpful. I'm frightened of this creature.
Yep.
Where is... Okay. Is the creature next to us, or is it a little bit further away?
It's 5 feet away from you currently, so you can attack it, but you can't move towards it. And if you're attacking it, you have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Yeah. Oh, it's just my map. Oh, I need to refresh my map because it's showing the wolf was quite far away. Just thinking about it, it's loading. Well, I'm not going to attack it because I'm frightened and also invisible, so I don't really want to ruin that. So I will... Oh, there we go. It's next to us now. Okay, cool. Okay.
I'm here.
What one will... Okay. What will I do? Can I heal? Can't really heal in...
So I'd say if you are wanting to heal, Corvum would have maybe like 1 or 2 healing potions on him. So the way that I work healing potions is if you want to take a bonus action to take a healing potion, then you roll your results. However, if you want to use a full action to take a healing potion, you'll get the full benefit of the healing potion. So if it's a regular health potion, you would get 10 HP back altogether.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
I'm not going to attempt to move. I feel like I'm safe enough.
Cool.
Invisible and health, so I will take an action to take a health potion.
Nice. So you'll have 10 health back.
Awesome. I'm over half.
Have you got any bonus actions you want to do or anything like that?
No, I think maybe just ready my dagger. Not so much of attacking, but more of a defense.
Good okies.
Yeah. Yeah, that me done.
Cool. Seraphon, we're on to you, sir.
Yes. Move forward. And I will attack.
Okay, so this will be advantage because it's flanked.
Yeah, okay. Put on advantage. Swing.
That's, yep.
Wait for. We'll sprinkle some Divine Smite.
Of course, why not? It'd be rude not to.
It would be.
Yeah.
Hang on, I should have clicked that. I'll just do a 2d8. 2d8.
Okay. Then 11.
11, 23 plus 4, 27.
Okies.
That's the first one.
Yep, it's first attack.
Second swing. 22.
22 hits, yeah.
And just do damage, ignore the radiant. 5.
Okay. Nice.
Sorry, 9, I should say. 9.
9.
Because of the... Yes.
9.
9.
9.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Bonus action. Do I have any health potions left? I drank quite a few on the island.
Yeah.
I have 1 left. I will have my last as a bonus action. So I roll
it.
2d4 plus something. 4. 2d4 plus 4.
Nice.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Every little helps.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, that's the end.
And Bolgrim, we're on to you.
So, since I have my bonus action back, I am transforming now.
Ooh,
Switching
nice.
into hybrid.
Yes.
So, Corbum, this dwarf next to you suddenly tears away his face and bursts out of his flesh, and there's a short, hairy werewolf standing next to you.
So I see a werewolf, just another one appear. Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A werewolf in dwarf height. Like,
She's like a hairy dwarf. An even hairier dwarf.
Cool.
uh,
Okie dokie.
and I'm going to attack it.
Nice.
So since I'm switched into hybrid mode, I have +1 to AC, so I have now 18 AC,
Ooh, okie dokies.
and I get +1 to damage.
Okay.
So let's see if this is working. So this
Four-
is not a hit, I
No.
think.
So you
No, so it's-
swing out with the claws and you miss, and the two heads kind of like turn round and look at you, and you're like, "Yeah, you'll make a nice pit for the master."
I will skin your hide and wear it like a cloak.
Okay, go again.
Nice.
Ooh, 16 hits, yeah.
Nice. So this one. So it's 13 plus 4 if your aura is still there.
Yes.
Or did you? Okay. So it's 16, 17 damage.
Okay.
And yeah. Can't do anything else. Next one, please.
Hulk smash. Okay, Soren, try not whiff this time.
Okay, well, Soren is currently in fear, frightened.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah, you'll get
Well-
disadvantage if you're.
Well, Soren will think, like, of all the times he was, like, used and abused by his former masters, and, like, being charmed by Vlad and frightened by him, and constantly being, like, manipulated, and he's gonna ground himself. And I will use an action at level 7 to use Stillness of Mind, and
the frightened condition.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
I will say, these dark powers will have no power over me anymore. And, yeah, with a bonus action, I will use another key point to, I will kind of put my palms together and be like the wind, and I will disengage as a bonus action.
Okay,
With a
okay.
step of the wind, and I will, run back a little bit. kind
Fair
of
dues,
leave
fair
into the
dues.
vicinity. Yeah, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
no more
Wow.
frightened.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're on to the beast. Actually, Corbum, you need to make a wisdom saving throw because at the end of your turn you can make one. DC 16. Forgot to say that. 13. You're still scared.
Plus one.
Plus 4.
13.
Oh, yeah,
14,
plus
15, 16,
4.
17. You pass. You're no longer
Yeah.
frightened.
Nice.
That's a good That's a good 4. Thank you.
GG.
Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this thing is gonna let out another howl and another. Where's my tokens? I keep on. Soren is just gonna put it next to you. It's gonna appear next to you. Yep. Right. Hold on. No. Okay, that's fine. And it is gonna go for the old two-headed bite once again. So it's gonna go for Seraphon and Bulgrim. Seraphon, it's cocked. Oh my god, that was almost a nat 20, but it's cocked. So, let's see.
Yes, I've had too many nat 20s this,
Okay,
this
so-
campaign.
Meets it, beats it. So it does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
And-
embarrassing.
Bulgrim, it's gonna go for you.
I will
Yeah.
use Curse of the Eyeless of it.
Okay, so how much do I
if
take
you-
off?
So I will first damage myself,
Uh-huh.
which is 1d6.
Okay. I rolled pretty high, so let's see.
So 3 damage on myself. So that means it's amplified. So for every attack it does in this round, it has to reduce.
Oops.
And I'm gonna roll for the reduce now. So
Okay.
1d6. Let's see. For free. That's to reduce his value for free.
It misses you then. Yeah. So it
Nice.
goes to it turns round and goes to snap at you, and you just have this like aura about you, and the beast kind of like kind of backs off a little bit, and it misses.
Nice.
I was like, man, like I was like, my finger was like cocked to like hellish rebuke, but it's like, no, it's just like, oh, hang on, it actually didn't hit me.
Remember your hellish rebuke. Okay, so Soren, the one next to you, is gonna take a snappy snap at you.
Okay. Yeah.
With a 7, that misses.
Okay. The first miss of the night. Nice.
The beast has had a bad round.
I live.
Corvum, we're on to you. Naruto hand symbols? I know, right? It's got all Naruto on us.
So I'm no longer frightened, am I?
No, you're no longer frightened. That's right.
Okay, cool.
It's a bit bigger.
I'm going. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm invisible, so you can't see me. How many potions of healing would I have on me?
2. Let's say 2.
Okay, I use my second one as an action, just because, just in case.
So add another 10 onto your HP.
Yep. And yeah, that's it. I'm good for now.
You're done. Okay, okies.
Mm-hmm.
Seraphon, we're on to you.
How are you looking, Corbin?
Oh, you can't see him. He's invisible.
Oh yeah, I can't. Okay, well, it doesn't matter then.
I'd be like sort of trying to help, but no, because I'm invisible. I'm on my own basically.
Did
Can
you
I
see
see
any blood dripping
yeah,
down?
also like blood. Yeah, like do I see massive pools of blood on the
Don't
ground?
you start.
Thank you all. Okay. In that case, I will swing. It's no more advantage, which is a shame.
Go for it.
Attack at normal. Where's the... Oh,
Attack.
that misses.
Ooh,
Second.
Hits. Yeah.
With a wee sprinkle of Divine Smite.
Oh.
9 plus 13. So we got the 22.
Oof.
13
Nice.
radiant.
Nice.
Okay.
Bonus?
Blonus.
Bonus?
Blonus.
So I'm getting bonus, am I right? Yeah, no, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, so I would say with that, one of the wolf's mouths start to bleed. The other wolf's head looks fine. Okay, so we are on to Bulgrim.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I attack.
I
Just
attack.
simply attacking.
Okay.
So
Hits.
it's 17.
Yeah.
Nice. So. 7, 8, 12 damage. So that's
Ooh.
12 damage then.
Nice.
And then second attack. Oh, fucking hell!
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Dirty.
Sorry for the swearing.
Damn fucking
Sorry for the
right.
swearing.
Let's see what this thing can do.
So what's the max damage on the black claws?
Max damage is 16.
Okay.
Nice.
And then give me another
16.
roll.
Yes. So it's 16 again.
But plus a
And
4,
it's
so it's 20?
Plus 4 is 20, plus 1, 21. And I also do this bloodening damage.
Uh-huh.
Bleeding damage.
Oh, that's right, because
with
it's a crit.
1d4.
Yeah, so 1d4
Yeah.
bleed damage. Remember, this crit's on a 19 as well. If you ever roll a 19.
So 3 bleeding damage.
Oof.
So we are now at 16, 20. We are at 36, 39, And in total, we are at
You guys are nuts.
51. 51 damage with one attack.
Yep, it's a lot. Damn! Right, Bo? Do you want to move or anything, Balgrim?
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I want to use my bonus action to do another attack.
Ooh,
Yeah.
go for it.
51 isn't enough.
I want to do some more.
But this time not with the claw, but with my fist.
Okay,
Because
yep.
I can do a
Now you're
bonus.
just showing
I
off
have-
now.
Yeah, alright.
Sorry.
So
Go for it.
he's got one spare hand as well.
And I'm give him a fist attack, not a claw attack.
Okay.
Like,
This will be an unarmed strike. A 14
nah,
just
and
misses.
it
Yeah.
misses.
Is there +4 you've not used yet?
That's just damage.
It's the
Damage. Damage.
Yeah, not for accuracy.
That would be so busted.
Yeah, it would.
You're really busted.
Cool. Are you wanting to move or anything, Balgrim?
Yeah, I think I want to move like somewhere around here, so I can give.
Okay. Yeah, you can
advantage.
shimmy round. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Soren, we're on to you.
Okay.
How much does
I
the
will
HP have? A lot.
look at the. Yeah, Soren is pretty busted right now, and
Okay.
he's shirtless and just like tore up
Yeah.
some of the bite marks.
And this shadow dog is kind of like skulking round you, almost like the smoke's kind of swirling round your legs.
Okay, I will get in a fighting position.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, I'm still here, and I will attack with the silver stake.
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely hits, yeah.
Nice. Now I don't get any bonus from Seraphon because I'm out of range.
Okay, so
7.
7. Yeah.
Bam. And I'll twirl it again and do another jab.
Go
My
for
extra
it.
attack.
Let's see.
Ooh, halfling's luck kicked in.
Oh, that definitely
Yeah.
hits. Yeah. Holy
Does
moly.
13 hit?
It does. Yeah. It's shadow.
Okay,
He's 12. And same again. This thing disappears into a smoky smog as you hit it with the second attack.
Okay.
It's nice.
Okay, after attacking, I'll be like, I'll like beat my chest. I'm not done yet. And I will charge. And then I'll do another key point for flurry of blows for 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll charge forward and do like a jumping knee strike.
Hi-ya.
Whoops, not short sword.
Oh, that's a long sword, yeah. Roll again.
Yeah, that was the wrong one. Unarmed strike. Yeah. Okay, 25.
That hits, yeah. Holy shit.
Nice.
This thing's getting mangled.
10. Oh, and then I am in range now, right? So plus
Yeah.
4. So 14.
Plus 4, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, this one has.
And
a
then
lot
I
of-
get one more.
Mhm.
And then I'm just going to do like an elbow down at one of its. I'll target the bloodied wolf head.
Ooh.
If I can
Let's
hit.
see.
Wow, halfling's luck kicked him again. 11.
11 misses, yeah, unfortunately. However,
Yeah,
with
okay.
your first kick, the wolf's head that is bleeding just kind of like, you kick it so hard that the side of the head just like concaves in on itself and it just lets out this awful kind of like yelp, and the head to the left just hangs loose.
Okay, and then whenever I do flurry of blows, I get a free disengage plus
Okay.
a little movement. So I'm just gonna back off a little bit
Okay.
and kind of like teeter and sway, really injured,
Okay.
and turn.
Okay, so let me read this. One of the heads is dead. Ooh, that is nasty. Okay. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do is a wisdom saving throw for me, please. DC 16. As
You two around me +4.
Yep, as the head that is still up and running lets out a howl.
16.
So
We all pass. That's okay.
Is all pass for yeah, is all pass. Okie dokie, so you are not frightened. Let's see. it is gonna go for a bite. There's only one head, so it's gonna go for you, Seraphon. So your AC is 8. Yeah.
Last curse of the eyeless.
So minus.
Damaging myself again.
Yeah.
So it's going to have a minus for all his attacks.
Okay.
Oh wow. So now at 42.
Microwave
And
tea.
I'm doing, but no. I'm going to make the 6.
Let's see.
That's -3 then
Okay,
for
so
this attack.
hold on, I need to plus the plus and then minus the 3. So
Yeah, sorry.
that's okay. So okay. Oh well. Okay. So the first one hits, and then the second one. Let's see. So okay. So they both hit. Let's see. So you're gonna take Seraphon. Oh no, that's the wrong dice. Ow! What am I doing? Hold on.
No.
Let me roll again. So okay, so you're gonna take 8 points. No, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 points of piercing damage and 10 points of necrotic damage.
13 and 10?
13 points of piercing damage, 10 points of necrotic damage, as the first head, the one that's still up, like bites into you, but then turns round and grabs the head that is now limp, swings it round, and like its mouth digs into you and does the necrotic damage.
Damn.
Oh,
what the
crazy. That is.
It's using its
It's getting worse.
It's using its dead brother's head as a weapon.
That's crazy. Right, okay, and what's this like? Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke, yeah.
So it needs a DC 15
Uh-huh.
on dexterity.
Let's see, passes, so it'll take half damage.
2d.
Oh.
So it'll take 8. 8 fire.
Cool. 8 fire, so... so, hold on, what's that? 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, cool. So yeah, you Hellish Rebuke it, and you see the flames like lick over the fur. And Beast is done. It can't do anything else. Corvum, we're on to you.
So, one of the heads are dead.
One of the heads is dead. Yep.
Okay, how's the other one looking?
They're looking pretty banged up.
Okay.
It's like bleeding for the nose and the ears and the mouth, and it's panting heavily. There's kind of gashes in it, and it's like kind of low, stands growling with its brother's head in its mouth.
Get him, Corvum, get him!
Yeah.
Get him!
So, quick question. If I do a potential spell, which is more of a reactive, so it's basically whoever damaged me, I can... Is that instant, or can I count that as, like, they've attacked me earlier, so I could...
It's a reaction, so it's when you're physically attacked.
It's reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I will do what I love to do as a warlock, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
Whoa!
Yep, go for it. Give us an Eldritch Blast.
Only one person next to me. Okay, that's fine, just in case.
What level do warlocks get 2 Eldritch Blasts at?
5th.
5, yeah.
Is it 5?
On 5?
2 at 5th level.
Oh,
2
yes,
at
it is
5th
5.
level.
Yeah, it is 5.
There's
Yeah.
6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, go for it. Ooh, 16 hits.
16.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
So that is 9 points of damage.
Oh my. Yeah.
And yeah, I guess I get a second one, I think.
Yep.
Mhm.
Eldritch. Oh!
That's a nat 20.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Okay, so what's your maximum that your Eldritch Blast can do? Is it 10?
Uh,
Yeah, 1d10.
Plus,
yeah, well, sorry, 1d10. Yeah.
plus the 4 from Seraphon, so 14.
No, it's only melee for...
Oh, is it only melee? So what did I say? 10. So oh my god, this poor thing. Cool. Right. So give me a D10 roll now, Corvin.
Just get 5.
5. Okay.
Nice.
So
15 now.
yeah, this thing is looking shaky. Like it is gasping for air as it just bleeds from everywhere.
Also, I just realised as
Yeah?
this is happening, I'm not invisible anymore. So
Yes,
I
you're
don't know
not
what this
invisible.
looks like to everyone else.
You just,
but
like-
you just see suddenly these flames appear from nowhere.
Suddenly tiefling. Cool.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to do anything else? You get any bonus actions you want to do, or?
I stick out my tongue at it, and that's me done.
Maybe
Not
like
nice.
100 plus HP ago, it had something sassy to say back to you, but just now it's grasping for its straws. Okay, Seraphon, we're on to you.
Where's... Oh, we're swinging. An advantage. We're swinging.
Yep, go for it. That hits, yeah.
21. Find some sprinkle it on.
Sprinkle.
13, 20, 15, 16, 17 plus 3, 20.
Seraphon, how do you want to do that? That's exactly
Yeah.
how much is left. Let's get 20 HP.
Damn.
I was like swing my, like roll like the warhammer like around my hand, and I was like sit, and I was like crack it across the head, and yeah, that's it. It slumps to the ground.
Woo! Excellent. Well done. Well done. And as this thing cracks to the ground, you have seen something similar to this happen before with creatures that you've dispelled in London in particular. As the body begins to disintegrate and all this black bubbly ooze pours out of it, and that strong smell of sulfur begins to leave the body. Well done. That thing was nasty.
That was something else. Holy-
yeah.
Was that somebody's boss? They made up, or was this to one?
No,
one
that
of
was
your-
that was something I made up.
It was just a Scotty creation. What the hell? What the?
From
I
the
turned
twisted
back-
mind of Katie.
As
I turn back.
always.
I turn back to Dwarf, and I'm like flat, falling on my back, and like start to, whoa, ooh, yeah, just let me lay. Oh jeez, that haste thing was particularly nasty.
Oh, that's right. Do you get as a exhaustion or something like that from it? What is it?
As a weave of lethargy sweeps over it. It can't. Target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Yep.
I'm really happy that the spell didn't end while we are still fighting this thing.
True. But yeah, so you hear Varishka and her mum kind of like come outside, and they're like, "Is it gone now? We saw the monster."
Yeah, I think it's gone now.
All right.
It just came up from nowhere. I had literally no idea. But thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
All right. Come inside. Let's get you cleaned up.
Okay.
Let's go in. Oof. I need a long sleep.
Oh, well, we've only had one watch left. Seraphon, you're up next. What are you talking about?
I'll stay up then.
Okay, give me survival or perception.
They're both bad.
Okay.
So let's go survival.
Survival?
Oh, actually, I need to get glasses. Perception. 5.
Oh my god. Well, just as well you've already had the encounter because Seraphon, you are exhausted from the fight, so you kind of like, you're like, yeah, I'll stay. I'll watch.
Falling asleep at the
Yeah.
wheel.
And Balgrim comes outside to do his shift and sees you like asleep up against a tree stump.
Hey, wake up!
I was like, I was just resting my ass. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Go sleep. Come on.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
And I give him a friendly clap on the back while he's passing me by. Oh no, I'm not that big. Like I'm giving a clap on his leg, like.
Just a little butt check, you know.
Cool.
Little butt slap.
Balgrim, perception or survival, please?
Perception, if you
Perception.
don't mind. Yeah. So let's see.
25, holy moly. Okay.
Damn.
That's really high, yeah. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? Thank you very much. Mantis, thank you for the raid. How do? Raid, thank you. Right, with a 25.
Can hear the hairs of the back of your neck, like.
Yeah, you can
Like-
hear time and space itself. So with a 25, you can hear that the commotion down at the dock has settled down significantly. It seems as if they have, and with your keen sense of smell as well, you can't smell like kind of fresh roaring fire anymore. It seems to be kind of like ash that's blown through the wind now. What I will say though is just for like a split second, you're kind of like looking through the tree line and having a look out into the forest to see if you can see anything. And you see a black goat looking at you. And then it just kind of like and kind of runs off into the woods.
What strange
Oh,
kind of
no.
animals are here?
Oh no.
Damn it.
Do we all see this goat?
Yous are all asleep inside. Balgrim's doing his night shift.
Dear. By the beards of my ancestors. So many weird animals. Oh, shut up, Gurney.
And you can go and wake up Soren.
Before I want to do this, I want to give my weapon a crimson right, so I can use
Ooh.
this for the next battle. And since we leveled up, I learned a new crimson right. And now I
Nice.
can inflict lightning damage instead of fire damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
spicy, very spicy.
So, and then I wake up Soren.
Okay, so Soren, you wake up and Balgrim's came to get you.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey, wake up! Get out of your dreams with Verishka for a second.
Yeah, you don't know what I was dreaming about, so stop it.
Soren, you know, like, I know there's a difference in the height between you and her, but you know that there is magic that can fix that temporarily.
Good lord.
So if you ever just don't mind me, just saying. Scotty said like I should tell you that, so it's okay. I'm going to bed.
I'm just gonna look down at the ground, just embarrassed and shake my head, be like, okay, good night.
And I'm trotting to my bed like it was like conversation about how's the weather and the thing like.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I will take a look outside.
Perception or survival?
Your survivor today.
Oh,
19.
19.
Yeah.
So yeah, very much like how Balgrim kind of heard the commotions all kind of died down. And you see kind of bits of smoke, but you get the idea that everything's kind of settled down at the dock. The area that you fought this creature in just stinks. You're kind of like having a look round, and there's not really anything left of the creature. There's just this kind of like black mark that's been left in the grass, but it is disgusting. It's vile smelling.
Is did it like black mark, like is it like ashy, like char, or is it like a viscous like liquid that we've seen earlier, like in the heart of the mountain?
You can give me an investigation if you want.
Okay, I'm actually decent with that. Yeah, I'm proficient. Where will she? 12?
12, okay. I mean, it's not too hard to kind of see. So you kind of bend down and you're looking at it, and it looks as if it's like burnt almost, but it's burnt not like with flame and fire. It's kind of like see if you were to put like an acid or something really acidic on the ground. It's kind of like that, and it gives off that smell. However, with a 12, what you do notice is that it is in a particular shape. It seems to be in a triangle kind of shape.
Ah, a triangular mark.
Mm-hmm.
Is the shape similar to the necromantic symbol that we've seen in the that Seraphon kind of uncovered?
No.
Or is it different shape?
Yeah,
okay,
so the necromancer symbol, it was like two kind of like half moons, like back to back.
Right.
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
inside
okay.
like a kind of like a star kind of thing, but this kind of looks like a triangle.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make note of it. Oh, what a day this was. Talked to my girlfriend. Almost died.
Right, so the sun comes up and you all kind of like wake up. Varishka and her mum kind of like, they lie in a little bit. You get the idea that they're just exhausted from all the kind of like kerfuffle last night. But eventually they kind of like wake up, and Seraphon, I take it you've kind of got up and finished off the bread and stuff like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are pleasantly surprised as they come out, and it, smells like nice windows. Oh my god, smells like nice bread in here. And they get the breakfast on the go.
I mean, windows can smell nice.
Yeah. I read the word windows. So, what's your plans now? Are you staying at the port, or are you going somewhere soon?
I don't think the port is safe for anyone at the moment. So what is our plan?
Well,
Look at.
there's the job for
Burden.
burden. I suppose it's best if we leave the village. That two-headed beast was sent here specifically to kill us. I suppose start with the job, and then maybe you could drop us somewhere safe along the coast, and we can make our way back down south. And
Good idea.
go from there.
Well, if I might add as well, we've been gone for about 9 days, so I'm sure Venator have probably finished moving to their new location. And also, it might be beneficial to seek out Gavros as well. See what he's been up to for the last nearly, almost over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Or if
If-
he,
Mm-hmm.
or if he is still up to something. Not that he's got caught already.
It's true. Well, how long do you think it would take to sail out with the pirates and repay our debt.
Depends on what they want from us.
Yeah, and how big
Maybe.
that
Could
job
take a
is.
day. It could take more than one day. Well, maybe we just should ask them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So that wasn't until the Burden said 2 days to come back. Is that
Yeah.
right?
So this is like day 1 that he's run just now.
Right. If we were going to go down to the Venato tribe, that'd be a few days' walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then, unless we could maybe wait a day and see if Davros decides to show up.
Yeah, we could lay low.
Mm.
Maybe Soren or Bolgrim could investigate in the evenings when it's dark, potentially. That ship being built. I wouldn't mind throwing a spanner in that works. If we can.
Yeah, I've had some experience going out and about and doing errands
Well,
and running and getting info.
I'm not the one like sneaking around, but since Corum was like in the alley and was a really stealthy type, maybe he should go. If you're going to join us on this endeavor, of course.
Maybe I, maybe not.
I might just blanked out then. Sorry.
No worries. I'm just saying, like, you are more the stealthy type. I'm not, like, the one who's been the silent one. So maybe you should accompany Soren when you're doing the stealth thing. That means if you want to accompany us by this endeavor, or if you have other plans.
I mean, I've always got plans, but I'm guessing we're going the same way for the time being, aren't we?
Yeah. Possible.
Yeah, I guess we just have one day together until our ship arrives. Then we'll part
Yeah.
ways again.
So I'm happy with whatever's needed until that time.
Okay.
So yeah, you've basically
Okay.
got a day until Berdan says that, you know, the ship that you can't miss will turn up, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be a plan if we can lay low. If you can, as best you can, investigate the ship being built. I'm not saying we should burn it to the ground. That's too obvious, obviously. But if there's any subtle way it can be sabotaged, so it's not really seaworthy when it's launched, might be an idea. A little weakness here, a little weakness there, potentially. Oh, I just wouldn't want Vlad's wrath to be brought down on the village again.
Well, even if we don't sabotage it, just getting information would be helpful.
Yeah.
We don't know what the reason, but something was triggered in him to start building, I think.
Yeah. There might be plans or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Oof.
Any info is good info.
Right. Okay.
I would like to. Can I ask Serena or Vendvarushka? Is there anywhere where I can buy like health cures or anything like that?
Yeah, like health potions.
Yeah, health potions.
Oof. In the port town. Ooh. Let's just make a roll for it, shall we? No. No. Nope. There's nothing. Nothing
There's
nothing that they know of. No.
no apothecary that you know of.
Mm-mm.
Everyone's just out on their own. It's just,
I mean, it's kind of like a working town. Most of the people who stay here either work at the dock or something, so we don't really have any kind of, anything like that. Was that nat 1? It might as well have been. It was a 2.
Would I know? I don't want to presume I would, but would I know where to get potions from? Like,
You
back
could.
anyways, potentially.
Oh, I see. You could.
Up to you.
Yeah, you could do. Oh, let's think. You could either do history or investigation for this.
Well, my investigation is 2, but my history is 5. So
Okay.
my
Let's do history. Yeah.
Oh
my God.
22.
You
Oh,
know.
nice.
very nice.
You know of a shady character that you can buy all sorts of stuff from down an alley somewhere.
Cool. I whisper, just sort of say, just like, don't worry, I know where to get potions.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. It's all legit. It's all legit. Top notch.
A little back alley file action. Very good. Alright, cool. Yeah, if I could restock a couple, 3, that'd be good. Or 4. Or 5. Or 7.
Okay. So yeah, this is still kind of like early morning, so you've got plenty of time to plan your day.
Okay. Oh man. Well, if Corvum and I can get a little bit closer since we're a little bit stealthier, Balgrim and Seraphon, you could be nearby. As backup, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Just an idea. Corvum, how do you usually operate in the shadows?
I mean, no one knows I'm in them half the time, so. I do quite well in shadows.
Okay. We want to buy potions first.
Yeah, we may as well. I think you might need them. It'll, at least spend some time. Waste a day away a bit,
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so what's the plan then? Where are you off to?
Shady back alley.
Yeah.
Potions.
Yep.
Then I suppose, I guess in the evenings, you two could check out the boat being built.
The boat. Okay, so Corvum, you would have to guide them then.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, what we could do, I could go there and get the potions. If you guys want to do your thing and I can collect them. It's up to you.
Solo shopping trip.
I mean, it'd just be collecting potions and stuff. Maybe I don't want to give away my my contacts quite as easily. Or quite as readily.
Fair enough.
That makes sense. Oh.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll give you 60 gold.
I don't worry about it. It's fine. I got it. It's fine. It's all
It's
good.
on the house. Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't quite say that.
Oh man.
Right, well, okay, slow down, and we can settle it. We can settle it afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go.
While you're out walking, just if you see any nice-looking rocks, just pick them up. Yeah.
What, like nice as in as a pet or as in for food for the said pet?
Food for, yeah, just some food for rock.
A rock.
Just to make sure, it's little rocks that rocks eats, correct?
Yes.
Well,
Fair
we've
enough.
we've also been experimenting and feeding it gemstones, Corvum.
Oh, I wouldn't. All right. Very expensive taste.
Yeah, Rock eats it, but yeah, I think it's also just pleased with normal stones.
Those stones,
So-
anyway. So it seems picky, but it's hard
Well,
to-
it's so cute. Like it's hard to not feed it some extra treats. You know?
Yeah, it prefers. What was it we says last time? It prefers crunchy peanut butter over smooth because it likes the kind of like
Yes.
the rocks with the texture, and it's kind of like it's holding a wee one just now. It's like and it's like eating away at it.
Actually, on that, do you think like rock has perceptibly grown in the last
Oh well, it has
a little
been
bit?
10
Been a while.
days.
It
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
I did
So,
use my
you-
stake as a marker with his height, so I don't know
Okay.
how I'll compare it.
Okay.
if there's
Yeah.
any
Give me
growth.
an investigation. See if you can see if he's grown any.
Yeah, let's all have
Okay.
a look.
Yeah,
We
well,
always like crowd around rock. I was like, well, that's hard to see.
Let's see the baby boy.
let's see.
Come on, little rock.
Balgrim, are you wanting to have a look?
So try.
Yeah,
Let's see.
investigation. Okay, so collectively between yous are kind of like, oh no, make sure you stand up straight and, like, making sure he's on
Heels flat. You know.
an even surface and all that.
Shoulders back.
Press-
Stand up.
Yeah.
Press your arms to your body. Try to press your arms to your body.
It looks as if he's potentially grown like a millimeter.
Wow, our big little boy.
So he does get bigger. So the rocks, they do go somewhere. They go to his height somewhere. This is a fascinating discovery. Oh man.
If you consider how long it takes until a mountain grows, it could take some time.
Millions of years. It's funny.
I don't have that long.
This little one will outlive us all.
I mean, for all you know, like, rock could be a couple of 100 years old, like.
True.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. So, Corvum's gonna go to the shady alley. What are you three wanting to do during this? Because you've got like the whole day. I mean, you could go down to the dock during the day, or you could have a wander around the port. It's up to you guys what you're wanting to do.
So with what Soren has in mind is maybe going with Corvin and
Mhm.
just going towards the large wooden structures being built and just kind of stay off on the periphery. Maybe do just a casual little walk around the area,
Mm-hmm.
see what we can, see what's going on.
Okay.
Maybe what type of construction they're making.
Can we and do we overhear any conversations?
Oh, you're gonna listen out for stuff.
Rumors.
Yeah.
Nice shout. Yep.
So, Varishka kind of says to us, I would normally go to my work, she says, but I think I'm going to take maybe like a couple of days off. She says, I would normally come with you, but just with everything that's happened, our kind of mum said to her, maybe you should stay here for a couple of days, just to kind of stay away from the port and everything. So yeah, you can travel back down to the port yourself. It's literally like 20-minute, walk down into the port. So as you are walking towards it, there's no more smoke or anything like that. The fires have all been dealt with and they've all been put out. Again, there is a guard presence here. Last night you kind of seen a couple of the guards running towards like the fireball incident, and then you seen them kind of running about trying to assess what was going on with this bit of building that was falling from the sky. But as you are walking through, they seem to be more kind of like stationary.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are just like a couple of individuals that catch your eye, and they are in these all yellow robes, wearing long kind of like tailed robes that have this kind of like yellow silky kind of texture to it, hooded, and they seem to be kind of like wandering amongst people and kind of like having a conversation and then handing bits of paper to them and then kind of wandering like to another group.
What are they handing? Like pamphlets or?
It looks like a piece of paper. Could be pamphlets. Could be newspaper clippings. You don't know.
We are seeing this too, like Seraphon and I.
Yeah, I mean, if you're all in the port town, then
I would go to one of the people like that handing out the papers.
And they kind of like turn round, and the hood covers the majority of their face, but underneath the hood you can see this like it's kind of like a grated mask, I suppose. So it looks made of kind of like a crude metal of some sort, and it looks as if it's like got grates, but you can see the face and the features poking from underneath, and it looks like a woman of some sort. She kind of looks down at you. She's like, "Yes, would you like one?" And she kind of like hands you a pamphlet.
Yeah, thank you. When I turn around, I say, I forgot my toilet paper. So that's a good thing. Thanks a lot.
She kind of like puts, she kind of reaches out. She kind of like reaches out and puts her hand on your forearm, Balgrim, and kind of gives you like a wee kind of like squeeze. And she's like, "No, this is an invitation."
Oh, what? Okay, I'm looking at it for the first time, like.
So, this is an invitation to the opening of the new church, which is opening in the port, and it seems to be located where Larisma's establishment was.
Oh, no way.
Wait, a church for which god? Which deity is this church?
For our god.
And your god is?
We worship Vlad. He is our god. He is our god after all.
Oh, okay. So yellow is the normal color for your worship, or is this just like for this occasion?
No, we all wear yellow.
Alright. Well, thank you for the pamphlet.
And Balgrim, give me a perception check.
Hearing or smelling? What do you want? Hearing, smelling, or seeing?
It's up to you. You'll get different answers for different things.
Okay, I would do a hearing if you don't mind.
Hearing, yeah.
Yeah, so I get an advantage on that.
26. Wow. So you kind of like, as you're kind of talking to her, you're kind of like cocking another ear to like just the things that's going on around you, and it is very much, you know, people, these people in the robes are telling the workers and the people that are here about the opening of the church, and how they kind of like have to come, like, you know, like by the order of the king, you have to come, you have to worship, you'll be expected to turn up. The ceremonies are at 8 and 8. You better not be late.
Wow.
I don't like that at all. So the yellow-robed lady.
Yeah, that's a lady.
So she's left us.
Well, she was
She's walking
standing,
away
she's
from us?
kind of standing looking at Balgrim as Balgrim's kind of walking away from her. She's kind of giving him like 1,000 yard stare.
It's way too small. Damn it. I have to. Well, okay. They're going back like to the other guys.
As like, I guess they're within, you know, somewhat close. I want to use my divine sense just to determine whether they're evil, I suppose, and if whether they're celestial or fiend or undead.
Yeah, go for it. So you ping off your divine sense. Let's see. Oh yeah, she immediately pings up undead.
Ooh. Oh no. What?
Like
Uh-oh.
muttering. So, Pilgrim, sorry, well, close by. It's like a vampire. We must destroy this church.
As she said, like, in handing out the pamphlets, they worship Vlad, so they see Vlad as their god.
So first, Vlad was a warrior or a general. Then he's a king. And now people are declaring him god.
Mm.
How much higher can you go from there? What is going on?
Seems like he has a god complex or something. Or
And I
like,
suppose-
or-
It's always the ones you suspect.
I suppose then the churches that we saw in town or in the city, we know what they're worshipping now too.
You've actually seen someone wearing similar robes at the entrance of.
Yeah.
But yous never went in to have a
No.
nosy.
I would like try to remember what I learned regarding Arcane.
Okay.
If there is a way how a being can become a god in certain circumstances,
Ooh.
ritual-wise, magic-wise, etc. pp.
Okay. Oh, I mean, this would be, yeah, like,
Really high DC.
yeah, Arcana or religion, maybe?
I would go with Arcana if
Yeah.
it is okay. So,
I can try.
because religion is not a thing for me.
16.
16.
I mean, you've never heard of someone being able to become a god, you know? You've heard of people becoming immensely powerful through maybe like ancient artifacts that have had magic attached to them, or like just like wizards, for example, studying and becoming more and more powerful with study, you know? But you've never heard of someone going from being, you know, like just a king to like a god, you know? But you have the feeling that this is either they are talking absolute shit and you're like, aye, right, you just see him as a god because he's, you know, the king and he's a vampire and all that kind of stuff, and yous are vampires and stuff. Or something has happened and, I mean, yous have bumped into Vlad now and yous have experienced a bit of his power, and you're like, I mean, I've fought a lot of people before, but gods, you know, he's mean, he's powerful, so you never
He's
know.
really powerful. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, you're not too sure.
Always sweeps the ground with us, like when he's coming around.
Surely if he is such a thing, I mean, he couldn't be stronger than like Saluna or Fornax or and I looked at Corv and be like, or your patron deity. I don't know. I mean, with the person that you follow, how strong are they?
I've called them Sarahs.
Corvum, are you with him or have you disappeared already?
No,
no,
gone.
You've gone? Okay.
Yeah, he's.
You kind of
off to
turned
the-
round, Soren, to like say that to him, and it's just there was a space there that Corvum was once there in.
Oh, I
Soren-
knew he was a spooky one.
Soren Covum has gone to fetch the health potions. Don't you forget?
Oh, yes, I did.
So,
Yes, that's what I've gone to do.
speaking of, Corvum Have
Yes.
you gone to get healing potions, or have you went to do something else?
No, I have.
You have? Okay. So,
Yeah.
you remember the whereabouts of this shady dealer that you've potentially bought things off of before, or maybe like swapped information with
Be
from
more information. And
information.
Stuff, yeah.
Okay. So it's this like horrible wee dark alley, and it's kind of like a wee like rackety shack at the end of it. It's got like weird mushrooms like growing on the outside and stuff like that. This individual is a hobgoblin, kind of like grey-ish kind of colour to them. They actually have this big kind of like mossy cloak on that's got like wee mushrooms like growing out of it. And you come in and like, Gordon, yeah, good to see you. Come.
Always a pleasure.
How can I help you? You brought me some more stuff, have you?
What was that last bit you said? Sorry.
brought
What?
me some more stuff, have you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got some. What stuff do you want?
What have you got to offer?
Don't know. What would this shady character want?
You look round his shack and it's just full of shit. Like he's a hoarder by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
will.
Jam.
You know what? Actually, you know what I'd do?
Yeah.
What would I do? No, can't do. Oh, damn it! It's fine. Thought I'd missed. Thought I'd mage hand, but I don't.
That's okay.
I was gonna pick up one of his stuff and just bring it to him. I just show the gold that I've got. Quite some gold and stuff.
He's like, all right. What do you want then? I have potions. I have some trinkets. I have this, and he like pulls a mushroom at his butt. And he's like, you want this?
No, you can keep that for now. It's fine. The last one was, I don't remember, 2 days after that instance. So the potions will be fine, but I do want to pay for delivery if possible. I need to get out of town for a little bit, but there's a party. You've probably heard of them. They're going around. There's 3 of them. Cause a bit of ruckus.
Troublemakers, yes.
Yeah, a little bit. But they're actually they're good people, and I can't stay any longer. I've got things to do, things to deal with. But are you able to deliver these to them, or get someone to deliver them to them?
Yes. My rats.
I pay extra, of course.
Yes, I will have my rats take them to them. Yes.
Oh, fantastic! They will love that.
And you just see behind him's like a cage with some like really big rats in it.
I never get used to that, but hey, you work in mysterious ways. Okay, cool. And also give them this, and I give them a letter, which on my way there I was writing, and it just says that I needed to go.
Okay.
But I know our paths will cross again soon.
Okie dokies. So, potion-wise, he has regular health potions. He has 1 potion of growth. And then he has 1...
Just before you go any further, how do they look very similar to like health potions?
They look like health potions, yeah.
Does the growth one look like, or is it very much like you can tell it's a different type of potion?
Yeah, it's a different colour. So the health potions are kind of like reddy. The growth one's like a kind of light green kind of looking colour. And then he's got this one that he pulls up, and it's like got bits of moss and mushrooms swirling about in it, and he's like, I do not know what this one does, but I will give it to them for free.
That could be fun. Go for it. It won't kill them, will it?
I don't know. Maybe
You know
not.
what? You know what? If they drink it, then that's on them. Yeah, chuck it in there.
Okay.
I'll buy 10. I don't know. Yeah. No, how much would 10 be?
How much is a health potion, roughly, guys, do you think?
If the
A
book,
regular,
if you
yeah.
want to go, it's about a regular's about 50, but 50 gold.
Yeah.
Nah.
The place handbook's about 50.
That's
500.
too much.
Okay, I do 5.
Mhm.
So I would have probably had quite a bit of gold from.
I think he gave you 60, was it?
I think I was at 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm saying, but I wouldn't probably spend a lot
Mm.
in between because I would have stayed in random places and not probably spent money.
Yeah. So with 60 gold, I'd say you can buy like, let's say 4 regular health potions. The
mystery potion in there as well.
the mystery potion goes in for free. The growth one though, it's about 30 gold on its own, so it's a bit more expensive.
Nah, that's all right. Leave that. That's fine.
Okay.
We've got the
Oh,
magical
Soren.
random one with the potions. But yeah. So the 4 health potions with the mystery potion,
Cool.
and a bit extra for delivery.
Right.
Yeah.
And he basically says that he will have his rats deliver the potions to them. Okay, so Cham has redeemed roll on the deck of many things. So I think it's only fair that we say, Soren, you've had your deck of many things, so we'll not put you in the pot for this. Corvum, you're not going to be with us next time. So Balgrim and Seraphon, who wants to roll? Now, hold on. Okay, right, who wants odds or evens? Let's do it that way.
Oh no.
Seraphon, you go first. What do you want to know? What do you want to take? Also evens.
Odds or
I'll
evens.
just roll the dice and see what I get.
Yep.
Oh,
That will determine.
man. This is bad.
That is an even number.
Even.
Okay, then I take the odd.
You take the odds, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
we have a 2, so even. So, Seraphon, roll me a D100.
D-Hanji.
D100. Yeah. Let's see.
A 82.
I think that's a reroll. As it's a reroll, roll again.
So for you guys that never encountered the deck of many things, the deck of many things can be a benefit. It can also be like total hell. So let's see what's coming.
How'd you even say that? Okay. Let's see. Is this in alphabetical order? It is.
See Katie's face. I need to get the stream up. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading it, that's all. Okay. Roll a D10.
Oh, fuck. What's that mean?
I'm getting far more grey hairs. A 10.
10.
Oh.
Okay, so okay. So how long for though? Or is it just permanent? I mean, I'm not seeing a timer on it, so Seraphon, you are permanently, I think, immune to lightning damage.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Nice fire bits for you.
Pretty rad. Nice.
Yep. So there's a couple of different types you could become immune from, but yeah, we are a 10. You are immune to. I mean, it doesn't say there's a time limit on it. It just says you become immune to. So I'm gonna roll that as
Wow.
permanent.
Judging by the word.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And flavor-wise, Seraphon, the way this comes to you is the blackened scales are maybe like let's think of this as like a Dark Souls dragon. You know, you are immune to lightning damage.
Oh.
Oh.
And I think that is a good place to end for this evening.
Wow.
Nice one.
That was
Nice
good.
one.
That is, I mean, the deck of many things can be something absolutely horrific. Yous have got really lucky so far. Yous have had two really good things.
Yeah. Thorin got his wish
Mine hasn't
spell,
been as-
Seraphon.
No zappy
It's been
zap for
funny.
you.
It's been funny events.